Dude. Oh my. Damn it. This is what I hate about Windows updates. Dude, I hate Windows updates with such a passion. Dude, fucking Windows updates, man. I hate it when it does that. There's no audio, no nothing. I'm like, wait a minute, something ain't adding up here. Oh, hello there, Leone. How's it going? That's so dumb. I'm doing good. Turns out I got audio issues. Everything got reloaded again. Hooray! Hooray! I hope I got audio now. Oh man, I hope I got audio. Oh, that's cool, Leone. That's cool. I want to look up random stuff on YouTube. That or watch the most randomest movie I found on Amazon today. Oh, excuse me, Trump versus Aliens. It's a real movie, by the way. Don't know if I should just watch that on stream. Ooh. Ooh, scary moment. Ooh. We're just watching random scary stuff. Yay! September 3rd, 2011? Chapter 1, the interruption. What are we interrupting? Oh, Chile. K? It's Calle 7. Damn. What are we going to be eliminating with? I am the cash prize. Well, I mean, it's a Chile, so just like the Chilean version of Breaking Bad. Oh, the Chilean version of Breaking Bad is weird. Ooh, 50,000 pesos. That's not a lot of money. Ooh, what's gonna happen? What happened at Faithful September Day? Ooh. Yo, I hope I could hear myself. Wait, what do you mean? Stop the what? Stop the competition? Stop the competition? What? What was that? You guys didn't want to say anything before? Wait, whoa. They stopped the show for what? Why'd they stop the show for? Oh, his name is Jean Philippe. What happened? What's happening? How much of a... Nah, I'm just watching what they call it, the darkest moments in TV history right now, part 3. We're watching the darkest moments in TV history. Wait, they want documents on military? Ooh. Yeah, so I just clicked on right here, see what scary stuff. If you got some good scary stuff, Leonie, let me know. I play games sometimes. I play different stuff. Right now I'm trying to play Silent Hill. Silent Hill. Ooh. Fuck. Oh shit. Well, so what type of games do you play, Leone? If you play games. Fuck. How the hell do you lose a giant, like... How did you fail? Oh, they crashed. Yeah, why? That's why you always gotta have an emergency... Oh. That is kind of grim moment. Wait, they got video footage? Oh, no. But yeah, dude, yeah, Leone, I don't know what you do. Don't know if I should watch that shitty movie or Spaghetti Man. Don't know if I should watch Spaghetti Man. Oh, God, that's a free movie on Amazon Prime. Well, that ain't creepy in the slightest. Seeing the final moments of everybody inside. Oh, that ain't fucking creepy at all. Seeing your death. Oof.
It's unexplainable
Oof.
watching a group of people unknowingly experiencing their final
Yeah,
moments
they're
on
gonna.
this earth.
Yeah.
Evidently, this was
Ooh.
only morbid discovery.
What's the other more discovery?
One of the camera's SD cards
One.
was a curious set of 6 images. Images that at a glance are not directly discernible, but once some effects are applied, start to become a bit more clear.
Oh, that looks like water. Oh no.
See what appears to be a plain window.
Yeah.
Large amount of water covering the lens, with the image being timestamped after the plane had impacted the water.
Dude, I'll just jump. I would have just jumped down.
The SD card that was storing these images was allegedly found inside an empty water bottle.
Oh.
These images introduced the idea that, at the very least, the cameraman, Romina Irazabel, was alive and even conscious after the crash.
Oh. She got.
To save them from corrupting in the salt water.
Oh
He
no.
was alive and trapped aboard the broken vessel.
Oh, that's why you try to.
No hope of escaping the wreckage.
That's how you at least try to break out. At least shoot the glass and everything. That's what I learned from Battlefield 4. I don't want to die to this song. Ugh.
One of the darkest moments in TV history.
I mean, that is kind of dark. Nick Crowley presents. Wait, wasn't that the shooting right there? The guy that shot somebody over there in Chicago, but about him being cheated on with his girl. He said, "I loved her, man." Then he just shows up and bangs the camera bang and bangs the TV announcer and then bangs himself.
Endless proof that the internet can be a dark, unforgiving place.
I don't want that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh, the bird's eye view. Ooh. Wait, is this the O.J. Simpson chase? Is this the O.J. Simpson chase? I was right!
There's something inherently
Oh god, it's the O.J. Simpson chase. Yeah.
the danger of it all. The feeling that at any moment, anything can happen. As you sit there watching it all unfold with no way of knowing how it'll end. Now some of these turn out to have comedic finales.
Oh yeah, didn't he just hide at the bottom?
How outrageous they are.
Oh no, he's.
Somebody, making the decision said, just let this guy go.
While others conclude
I would have just let that guy go. But like, no, he got out of the vehicle. He's so good. Oh Lord! Of course it's in L.A. Of course it's gonna be in L.A.
and throughout the history of televised
Oh my God, it's in L.A.
certain moments have left viewers shocked and traumatized by their abruptly disturbing endings.
Why in L.A. though?
Most recognized examples coming from all the way back in 1998,
98?
the world's capital for this type of content.
Oh my God! Of course it's L.A. Of course it's L.A. I mean, I wasn't born during that time yet, but
On April 30th at
oh no.
3 p.m., when residents in LA had their evening programming interrupted,
Channel 4 News. Okay.
standoff of sorts had been developing on the Harbor Freeway, one in which numerous stations
Is it actually the O.J. Simpson chase? No way it can't be the O.J. Simpson chase.
watch
Oh no, never mind.
Jones
Never mind.
exit his vehicle and display a homemade banner that read, HMOs are in it for the money. Live
What?
free, love safe, or die. Which was neatly placed on
The Homeowners Association? The Homeowners Association?
this unfolding dilemma.
HMO, that's the Homeowners Association.
For some time and
Oh.
just recently been diagnosed with HIV, something that he only blamed himself for. However,
Prevent AIDS, prevents only the curse we got.
HMOs, or health maintenance organizations,
Dude, after this, I'm gonna go look up, banned video game iceberg. I'm just kind of curious about this.
relate how he believed the organizations valued profits over
He looks like Saul Goodman. That looks like Saul Goodman. Dun. Oh, Saul Goodman.
and now
What?
his audience.
Oh, God.
So with the whole world watching,
Yeah?
his truck with his dog Gladys lit a Molotov cocktail and ignited a fire inside the vehicle.
Why?
Stayed riveted on him. The scene was
But why about the Homeowners Association?
even worse since he eventually
How badly?
in the car, still on fire and now badly burned.
Ooh.
Clearly had the intention of ending his life. The cameras
Oh.
kept rolling, and they continued to roll even
No.
shotgun. And ultimate desire, as his life came to a gruesome end. All the while, thousands of children at home who were just trying to see their favorite cartoons
Yeah.
watched on.
Oh, that wouldn't traumatize anybody. Oh, that wouldn't be traumatizing.
Question the morality of broadcasting incidents of this nature.
Yeah, why would they broadcast that?
Were just too good to ever stray away from the practice. In fact, if anything, this incident probably boosted their intrigue, as it was the ultimate example that anything can happen on live TV. And yes,
Dude, would you guys be... Oh, man.
this incident ultimately gave rise to even more broadcasts of this nature that are
Yeah, the cop chase... Dude, I'm down to watch some cop chases, I'm not gonna lie.
impact on myself for nearly a decade now. As any other live police chase.
What? Oh, God, it's another police chase?
With that classic flashing breaking.
It's another police chase?
It was the 27th of July, 2007 in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, now...
Thrust into the action.
I don't think I've heard about this one. I was more of a COD kid back then.
According to the broadcast, this one pickup truck had crashed into a police cruiser, being
Oh, I don't think I've heard this one.
prompting not only a hefty response by local police, but local news stations as well.
No.
After only a few minutes, news helicopters were already in the sky, streaming the whole situation out to the world.
Wait, is it the one where the truck explodes by itself?
Bike strip and seemingly shred off
Is this the one that explodes?
the truck, prompting him to slow down drastically and eventually bring his car to a complete stop.
Okay.
This led to the cameras in the sky scrambling to get that perfect shot as the dramatic finale of this chase.
Dude, I think he's...
growing ever so
Nah, I think he's gonna die, dude.
imagine the tragic end that this was all headed for.
What type of tragedy are we talking about? Yeah, he's running away. He's going to... Oh, God, he took another truck. Okay, no, but they... No. What just happened?
Police have closed in on him. We don't know what exactly has transpired.
What just happened?
As the camera is fixed in on the action, we see a brief moment of static before the
Yeah.
broadcast back to the studio. Followed
Wait,
by
what just happened there?
a break as confusion seems to fill the set.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That's kind of confusing.
Away from the footage at such a tense, important moment, causing many to change the channel in a hurry to see just how this thing would end. Instead, many would be faced with the reality of what
Why?
they had just witnessed.
Why? What happened?
They commandeered another car. Wait.
What?
Got a problem here. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Go north. I got a helicopter down.
Wait, you got a helicopter? What? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hey, Alex, how's it going, dude? Oh, what the fuck?
While KMDX TV's helicopter, piloted by Craig Smith, along with
Wait, how did they crash up in the... And how did they crash?
a separate helicopter piloted by Scott Bowerbank and cameraman Jim Cox,
Wait, how did they crash, though?
had been unknowingly heading directly towards them, and with all four men
Oh, no.
time,
I was supposed to be looking up icebergs. Oh, fuck.
helicopters, and the deaths of all four aboard. The footage was captured by both parties involved and shown live to who knows how many people, with both providing equally chilling moments, like in the original.
Your right ear's painting? Oh, cool. Let your right ear paint, Alex. Let it paint the Mona Lisa.
We don't know what has just happened right there. It looks like the police.
Oh, shit. You hear the screaming right there.
Jim Cox says the line,
Now he's hitting eastbound, and he just hit some more barricades. Absolutely unbelievable. This guy doesn't care what he hits.
Dude, but how the hell did you not notice that you crash?
"Mere moments away from barreling straight into the other news chopper."
But how did... Like, what...
Certainly one of the darkest police chases ever recorded.
Wait,
Only what makes it all the more gut-wrenching is seeing
painting?
the swarm to cover the crash.
It's in... Oh, it's in pain.
Forced to cover the
Oh, your right ear's in pain? Oh, dude, that sucks. Did you get water in your ear? Because that actually makes your ear hurt a lot more.
truly heartbreaking reaction.
Oh, fuck.
Crap. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Hey,
No. Oh. Dude, that's weird then. Oh man. Ah. Oh, dude. Michael Phillip?
Nearly 18 years ago now, a strange
Dude, that's
phenomenon
kind of weird.
tabloids as the papers began to report on a seemingly
Oh, hey there, AC Industries. How's it going, dude? Yo, dude, what's going on? Don't worry, leave my show up later. Dude, if you guys got any good icebergs to look up, let me know. But right now, I'm kind of curious.
The then nearly 50-year-old man had recently become a father of 15.
What the fuck?
Between 5 different women, 2 of which he took turns living with.
Oh, he did a calamity.
Situation.
Dude, I'm looking.
Arrangements and sheer number
I'm just looking at darkest moments in TV history, and after this, I don't know if I might look up some icebergs. I'm thinking of looking up some of like a band video game iceberg. Dang it, that or watch the weird Donald Trump. Dude, I like watching these kinds of videos too.
enough. He further gained infamy, thanks in large part due to his attitude.
These videos are pretty good.
And instead would allegedly scheme his way into getting exponential amounts of government benefits. And
Dude, he has 15 kids though.
and his pregnant girlfriend carried out full-time jobs.
Oh, fucking lazy boy.
Arrangements strange and
Oh no.
but behind it all was
He built his harem and Scottish.
as Mick had a habit of finding young vulnerable girls to essentially groom and impregnate.
Oh god, he's a PDF file.
10 years old at the time they began dating.
Wait.
The older ones, as when he was behind it all was actually a very legitimate dark side, as Mick had a habit of finding young vulnerable girls to essentially groom and impregnate. His now wife Marie was just 18 years old.
Oh shit, he goes to. Oh god, so he's barely goes to the barely legal.
When he was 37, he struck up a relationship with a 14-year-old girl
Never mind, he's a PDF file.
at the age of 16.
Oh, the audio's pretty quiet. Oh,
His worst
oh, let me turn it up.
also a notorious domestic abuser.
What about-
slapping
is
and
the audio good now?
abusing his past partners on numerous occasions,
Oh,
including one
shit.
instance when he stabbed his ex-girlfriend 12 times before then turning the knife on her mother, who
What
attempted
about now?
to
Is it
step
good?
in and help. His reason
Or
for
does it need
doing
more
this?
audio?
Well, he didn't like that she spent so much time watching over a baby she was caring for. Thankfully, despite
Yeah.
the traumatic injuries, the mother and daughter would survive the attack
Okay,
and
cool.
go on to live normal lives. And because of this assault, Mick would receive the staggering prison sentence of 7 years.
He got 7 years just
He
because he
was a
slapped his
free
wife.
man, continuing his nefarious activities
What?
for a while. For lack of a better word, Mick was a menace, who somehow was not only a free man after all the crimes he committed, but was also having his entire life funded by the very government that should have locked him away for so much longer.
Yeah, I think he should have
And
been
with his name
locked
now in
up
the
right
press,
there.
mainly for
The
his
real
number of
shameless
children, he
family.
would use his platform to complain that the
Fuck.
benefits he received weren't enough, and that he wanted even more.
What?
This caused an even bigger stir in the tabloids, and it was only a matter of time before someone called him up to appear on TV.
No,
With
he
this,
appeared up in Jeremy
eventually being
Kyle.
Invited onto the Jeremy Kyle show.
Oh
where Mick
god,
Pepper would
that's
put him
that's
on
the
display.
English version of Jerry Springer.
Me, I said your kids, when they came here today, were well behaved and well mannered and well groomed. No newspapers.
Oh, that's good.
Apologise
Dude, that's
for
good,
it.
IC Industries.
Not even
Nice.
stepping on you.
Listen, you want to start?
You stop. You stop. Do black hair.
Whoa, sit down, buddy, sit down, buddy. Just enjoy the show, right?
Eventually, Mick would settle down, and his wife Marie and girlfriend Lisa Willis were brought out to discuss their relationship further, to which the two surprisingly seemed very content, not backing down from their stance that there was
Dude, he
nothing
needs
wrong
his
with their
nuts
feelings
get
towards
he needs
Mick.
his nuts
Do
get
you
to be
not
cut
feel
off.
slightly peeved that she is Mrs. Mick and you're Mistress Mick? I'm being serious.
Oh my god.
One bit.
Ending the program off on a surprising note for the host, who likely
Don't give him
expected
that
some
much
sort of
info, IC
reaction
Industries.
from the
Don't give him that
fans,
much
even
info if
getting
you don't want
frustrated
to. It's
the
all
point where he would
good.
lambast the
It's
girls
all
for their
fine.
laissez-faire attitude.
Where is your dignity? You're
My
20.
dignity.
Don't you want to
You-
punch yourself? He just said I agree with
Ah,
you.
cool, dude.
When you grew up, did you think you were going to share your bloke with another woman?
What?
I didn't actually know. But 2 mums is better for all the kids.
What?
or confusing.
She's saying two moms are better
And as
for all the
show came to
kids.
an end, so too did Mick's 15 minutes of fame, as the paper slowly began to find their next target. And the world continued on with Mick, his 15 kids, and multiple lovers.
Dude, I wonder how his kids are old.
Until the year 2012,
2012?
when his name would pop up once again.
Oh, what
for a
happened
much
now?
different reason.
Oh, what happened now? I can't get me in my bedroom. The kids are upstairs. Wait, that's Mick? Oh, it's a fire! Oh, it's a fire! No, oh, is he gonna die in the fire? My electric is gone and my babies are all upstairs.
On May 12, 2012, Mick's home would catch on fire in the dead
What
of
the
night. while his
fuck?
wife Marie and their many children were sleeping peacefully. In the panic, the couple managed to escape with some of their kids. But
What?
tragically, 6 of them, all of whom were below the age of 10, would pass away in the blaze.
Oh, what
having
the
been stuck
fuck?
upstairs and inaccessible to any form of rescue.
Oh, what the
By the 16th of May, the
fuck?
story had reached far and wide of the tragedy that unfolded, with Mick and Marie garnering widespread community support. Locals in the area would even band together and raise
No,
the money
yeah,
for
no,
the
dude,
children's
I see, that's
funeral,
actually
prompting
insane. What the
emotional pair to give a heartfelt thank you through the media.
Oh, what the
Bring down to
fuck?
our home, and what we saw, we just cannot.
Dang.
To see this community to come together like that, it's just too overwhelming. But there's one thing I would request is please leave my family alone.
Okay, you wanted your 15 minutes of fame and now you're like, no, I don't want anything right now.
Please go to the police.
And
Please
for
go t-
many, this would have likely been the last they'd ever hear of this broken family, had it not been for a single discovery.
What
found
happened?
within the home's debris.
Oh,
While
don't...
sifting through the burnt remains of the house, police would discover gasoline in the mailbox, which when found at crime scenes is typically associated with arson. And coincidentally, the very morning of the fire, Mick just so happened to have a court hearing to obtain custody over he and Lisa Willis's
Wait,
children.
no
the
way.
second woman who had appeared with Mick on the Jeremy Kyle show. Given that the general
No
public had
disrespect.
immediately
No
stopped caring about this
fighting.
family after their appearance on TV, not many knew that Mick and Lisa had actually split up in the following years and were in the midst of a bitter custody dispute.
Wait, so Lisa
Even
was the one who came back?
speculation That Lisa may have intentionally set Mick's home on fire.
Oh my god, so
as
Lisa
some sort
wanted...
of vindictive act, or at least that's what Mick wanted us to believe.
What did you say? Tell me what you said.
What
Tell
you
me.
said about me trying to get in.
You tried everything you could to get in that, because I told him I wanted to run for
Wait, he killed his own kids.
Upstairs.
Would you cry when you were saying it? How bad?
Not really, really bad, but I did cry.
That's hysterical.
What was hysterical?
The fingerprint on the window.
I'll go for it. Dude, what the fuck?
A few discrepancies. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, this... Dude, I see this guy. What the fuck?
Family's gone.
It's my fault that half my family's gone. It's my fault we lost our children.
Upon doing an in-depth
Oh,
investigation,
what the
which
fuck is
included
wrong with
bugging the
this son of a
hotel room that Mick
bitch?
and Marie were staying in, police would eventually capture a verbal confession that proved the married couple had actually been the ones to initially set the fire, along with their friend Paul Mosley.
You brought your friend into this too. Yeah, what?
Where their goal
It
wasn't
better not be
actually
fucking
to murder
insurance
children.
money.
It was instead to save them.
What?
In reality, they had planned on setting the fire in a way that Mick and Marie could swoop in at the last minute and save all the kids, as a way of making them appear as heroes, before going on to pin the fire on Lisa, and in turn having her arrested while
What
they
the
obtained custody
fuck?
of their children. It was an evil
So they
plan
wanted their
that
extra
made so much
15 minutes of
worse when the
fame
fire
back.
spread too quickly, making the rescue of the children upstairs almost immediately impossible. And in his desperate attempt to gain even more children under
Dude,
his
that...
roof,
No, dude, this guy's a...
ended up
It,
killing 6 of his very own.
why though? Dude, he should... No, he needs to go to jail for the rest of his life at this
It's
point.
particularly chilling watching the 3 of these people sitting in unison on that fateful program.
Exactly, just to be
None of them
seen as a
knowing just
hero,
how
I
bitter
see.
things would turn, and
Fuck!
how 2 of them would eventually become murderers.
Yeah,
all in
no,
an
shit,
attempt to
it's
frame the other.
manslaughter.
It's
Well, actually, it is
unspeakably
murder
dark.
still. It
And
is
thankfully
murder.
This time, Mick Philpott will be kept in prison till the day he dies, exactly where he belongs.
He got sent to life.
There are a lot of accusations.
Oh
and
shit, he
allegations
got
about
sent to
what's
life.
happened.
He got sent to life. That fucker deserves it. Even his wife deserves it.
Our next case is by far the most requested topic that I have ever
What
received
happened?
on this channel, as it seems to strike a chord with so many who watch the situation.
Oh, not the Owen Hart
live.
situation.
It all started on the evening of
Not
June
the Owen
25th,
Hart situation.
2007, the night in which the WWE
Wait, 2007?
began preparing to air a live 3-hour program.
The Chris Benoit. No, not the Chris
The
Benoit.
event was set to feature their usual star-studded list of wrestlers.
Oh god, not the Chris
Corpus
Benoit
Christi,
episode.
Texas. Though the morning of, out of the group of those star wrestlers, one man was missing.
Not Chris Benoit.
According to fellow
No.
wrestler Chavo Guerrero, he had
Not
received a
Chris
voicemail
Benoit.
from Benoit 2 days prior, where he was told that Benoit's wife Nancy and son Daniel had come down with food poisoning, before telling another co-worker the following day that
Oh,
Nancy
not the
was
Chris
so
Benoit
sick she had
situation.
been
Oh,
vomiting
I mean, I know it's been memed to
Guerrero
death
would
today,
go on
but
to state that the following
it's still
morning
that's
he
really
received a
fucked
vague
up.
text from Benoit, with some simply stating his address and another giving directions to where the dogs were being kept. And how
What?
the side door to the house was left unlocked. Texts that were sent around 3 a.m. and ignored by Guerrero, as he knew he would be seeing Benoit in just a few hours, given that he was going to be picking him up at the airport in preparation for the show. Though he would
No,
never
not Chris
hear from
Benoit.
again.
Not Chris Benoit though.
Good
Oh,
evening. In reality, WWE superstar Chris Benoit, his wife Nancy, and their son Daniel are dead.
With the program growing nearer on the 25th, news would be relayed to the WWE that Chris Benoit, along with Nancy and
Oh,
Daniel,
Chris
had
fucking
been
Benoit.
found dead within their home. The news came as a shock to the entirely scheduled Raw event. The decision was made to cancel the matches and instead showcase a tribute to the famed wrestler who so suddenly lost his life. And so on the evening of June 25th,
Dude,
2007,
this
the
episode.
WWE would reflect on some of Chris Benoit's best
dude, this
moments
episode's
in
the thing that.
wrestling,
Oh
along with their
no.
biggest stars giving personal accounts.
Like this
how
this
much
episode
Benoit
aged
meant
like
to them.
milk.
With it all happening
Oh,
live
fucking
in
aged
real
like
time,
milk.
The very night that Chris was found dead. Throughout the program,
But the thing
wrestlers
is,
like
nobody
Stone
knew
Cold
about
Steve
it, though.
Austin,
No
John
one knew
Cena,
he's the one who
and
did
CM
it.
Punk was originally scheduled to fight
Ah,
Benoit
fuck
that
Punk.
night,
Ah, I don't
shared
like CM
heartfelt
Punk.
memories of just how good a
Ah,
man
CM Punk's
Chris
an
Benoit
asshole.
truly
He doesn't know how to
was,
wrestle or anything.
emphasizing his talent, work ethic, and the love he had for his family.
Oh, the love he had for his
It meant
family.
everything to him. Respect for this business, respect for the family.
Someone should name
respect
himself
for the
Chris
wrestlers,
Benoit 12 gauge.
respect for his
12 gauge
family,
Chris Benoit
respect for
use.
himself.
Oh
For a
man.
moment, this all seemed to be exactly what the wrestling world needed, to bring everyone together in remembrance. But near the end, a shift seemed to occur following an interview given by William Regal, whose
What
comments
happened?
towards Benoit felt far more reserved than the others before him.
Why?
Who poured their hearts out over their fallen friend.
At a later date, I'll be quite happy to sit here.
Damn, he still looks young right there in 2007, William Regal.
About Chris Benoit. that
Fucking
I'd like
Regal
to
looks.
tell you. But now all I'm willing to say is that Chris Benoit was undoubtedly the hardest working man in professional wrestling.
According to some watching the program, the interview did feel a bit out of place, and
Yeah, it
apparently
did.
slightly threw off the vibe of the remaining show, as
Oh,
things felt
yeah, it
far more
did.
stiff and reserved than at its opening. And there was good reason for this. When Regal was preparing to do this live interview, he was allegedly approached by fellow wrestler John Layfield,
Yeah,
who
JBL?
pulled him aside and asked, "You think he had anything to do with it?" Initially, the thought had never even crossed his mind. In fact, he had got the message fully
Oh,
prepared
JBL put
in
the
moments
seed in
leading
it.
to his interview. But something about that question made him pause.
Yeah, he made him
With
think.
Subsequent words being rather short and cautious, as the hesitation led to the creeping thought of, what if he really did have something to do with it?
Yeah.
A thought that very few at the time had even considered, which looking back seems so surreal. As for
Yeah.
those familiar with the case, you know exactly.
I thought we
what
were.
this
I
said.
thought they were gonna be seeing the Owen Wilson situation. I mean the Owen, what they call it, Owen Hart situation. News conference on deaths of WWE.
Evidence in the home leads us to believe that Mr. Benoit had murdered his wife by asphyxiation.
He choked her.
Sometime shortly after that, the same for his son Daniel.
Over the previous days before Chris's tribute was aired, he would be the one to take the lives of his wife, son, and eventually himself. Benoit did so by drugging and strangling his son and wife, while leaving Bibles by their side, seemingly as a
What?
result of some type of mental breakdown. To this day, an exact motive is still not fully understood, but it likely had to do with a combination of multiple factors.
Yeah,
with the most glaring
head
being
trauma.
The head trauma that Benoit had suffered as a result of his profession.
Yeah.
As following his death, Benoit's brain was studied by a neurologist who would go on to state that Benoit's brain was so severely damaged, it resembled the brain of an 85-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
Fuck!
The gruesome scene uncovered at the family
Oh,
home
that sucks with the
of
NFL
Chris
too.
Benoit makes this whole memorial program for him just seem so much more chilling, as not even 24 hours later, the man that was being so highly praised as a loving family man would be revealed to have been the one behind his own family's murder. And as disturbing as this all
that's
is,
really
there's plenty of other chilling moments
man.
left behind by Benoit,
Like what?
with perhaps none more eerie than the promo he shot for another Raw event just a few years before his death.
Like what? What is it exactly?
My wife and my children will not be watching Raw. Because I am going to do something that is unthinkable. I'll leave you with my anger. Sleep well.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Chris Benoit. Wait, chapter 5, The Valley of Truth?
July 7th, 2012.
Oh, man, this is what happens with the wrestlers right there.
Television host Beto Ortiz opens up the very first episode of a brand new TV show
What's the
called
brand new
El Valor de la Verdad, or
El Valor
The
de la
Value of
Verdad?
Truth.
Yeah.
Throughout its airtime, the show would
No,
challenge
you will
contestants
not!
to answer a series of questions.
Was that
honestly,
vendedor de
strapped to a
oh, were you a drug dealer in the past? Why would you say that?
You earn more and more money until you either choose not to answer a question or until you're caught lying.
I say pass.
So there was a catch.
Pass.
The questions would get increasingly more difficult and embarrassing, and all the while
It-
you're answering
oh,
them,
gosh.
you're seated directly next to your loved ones, with whom the questions were often based
Oh,
on.
that's even worse
The
if you
whole
have your
program
loved
is
ones next to
incredibly
each other.
confusing, but in a way that you can't quite take your eyes off. And in Peru, The Value of Truth.
Oh, it's a
was poised to become
Peruvian
a
show?
breakout hit, thanks in large part to the success of this very.
Yo,
first
you know that could actually
episode.
make a lot of money over here in the States.
In it, we're introduced to the contestant Ruth Thalia Sea Sanchez, a 19-year-old call center employee.
19-year-old
hoping to gain
call
fame
center?
from the show, while being accompanied by her parents and boyfriend Brian Romero Lavea, and they could not have selected a better inaugural participant.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Up
What is it?
until
What is
this
it? What is it?
point,
What is it?
Ruth had lived her life in a state of poverty, and the type
Okay,
of money
so
offered
she's
by the program would be
okay. So she's a
life-changing for
poor
both
lady in
herself
Peru. Makes
and her
sense.
family,
Everywhere in Peru is
which
pretty
might
horrible.
explain her openness on air, as throughout the entire program, Ruth answers each and every question with painful honesty. In one moment, she admits that she wishes that she were white.
Whoa!
How she was often embarrassed by her parents' manners, which she says as they sat directly across from her.
Oh, that's humiliation. Oh no! Why would you diss? Why would you diss your parents like that? Dude, no! Oh no!
You can feel the tension as each answer seems to drive a dagger into her parents' hearts, eventually leaving her mother in tears. And it only gets more painful from here as she was asked,
Yeah, it does.
"Are you with your crush until someone better arrives?" To which she says, "Yes," with her boyfriend watching on just feet away. And following this, the question.
Dude, I would disown my child if that did that to
in
me.
order to pay her bills, she worked at a nightclub as a stripper, which was news to all of her loved ones who sat there stunned by the revelation, especially her boyfriend Brian.
What the
A revelation that
fuck?
leads us to Ruth's final question and the most painful one of all. Have you ever accepted money in exchange for sex? A question which she would answer, yes, before promptly ending her time on the show 3 questions away from the finale.
I've been like, nah, fuck this, no, dude. Imagine finding out your oh my god, imagine finding out your own child is an OnlyFans model. I mean, I was gonna say something else, but
The whole ordeal left everyone, including the audience, completely stunned. On one hand, many applauded Ruth for being so honest, and on the other, she was criticized for putting her family and her boyfriend
Dude, that's a humiliation right there on live
embarrassing
TV.
broadcast for the whole country to see. The cringe-inducing episode became so popular that the station supposedly aired it each weekend for a staggering 12 weeks straight. The show
12 weeks
straight became instant phenomenons, and in a sense, this did bring Ruth some of the fame that she so desperately desired, making appearances on multiple news programs in the following weeks,
sorry, Leona.
becoming a legitimate household name.
Nah, then play CS:GO.
And the finances helped her situation too, as she walked away with 15,000 souls.
Yeah, no, dude, this is actually insane.
$5,800 back then. And for
$58,000?
The scene of releasing all this private information might have actually been worth it.
For $58,000!
She vanished. Out of nowhere,
oh god, she got murdered. She got murdered.
Silent, missing
oh god, she got murdered.
Her phone while her home sat vacant. For 10 days straight, there was no sign of the young star, prompting a massive search of the area she lived in.
Alright.
Those same loved ones that had
Alright,
accompanied
Leone.
her on
I
the
mean,
truth, helping lead
I'm
the
not into those type of
search.
shooters.
Until eventually, police would happen across her lifeless body, buried in a shallow grave. She had died of asphyxiation, a clear-cut case of murder. And there
Okay,
was
so
only
did they
ever
choke
one
her?
Suspect. Just before
Oh yeah,
Ruth
no,
had
dude,
vanished, she
dude,
would
I
make
see
an
the whole TV
appearance
show is a
on
whole
TV,
like crazy
she
too.
appeared lower energy than normal, expressing her sadness in the fact that her and her boyfriend Brian had broken up, likely as a result of the embarrassment.
Oh no shit, I would also break, dude.
And with this in mind,
I would
Brian
break up
then
with her
questioned
too.
about his role in her disappearance, and eventually
Dude.
would admit to everything.
Wait, he killed her?
Angered by the embarrassment that Ruth had caused him in front of the entire nation, and feeling as if he was owed a certain percentage of the money that Ruth had earned, Brian would visit Ruth's home and drug her with sleeping pills before proceeding to assault her and eventually hang her.
He
would then
hanged
burn
her?
body in the hopes that she would never be found. Years later, Brian would be found guilty of Ruth's murder and
what
receive
the
the punishment of life in prison. Despite its very first episode leading to a prolific murder case, the value of truth remained
Oh,
a
what
hit
the
show for
fuck?
years to follow.
No,
until it would
I
eventually
stream like
fizzle
4 or
out
5
and
times a
fade off
day.
the grid,
Like
its
3 to
way
4
from
times a day
multitude of
sometimes,
embarrassing
Leone.
memories,
I don't
one
stream a
of the
lot.
darkest moments in TV history.
Dude, getting humiliated like that on TV for $58,000. For $58 goddamn thousand dollars. She died just. Dude, I'll be honest, I would have just rather broken up with her right there, just like that. Oh, really, Leone? Oh, that's cool. Update, this video was removed to copyright from the WWE. I had to trim out chapter 4 with the edit might be seen jarring. Ah, so the WWE came the WWE came after you. Nah, I mean, I heard Kick is a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I know, I saw this last time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is the video that I wanted to see, like, the illegal and the serving, like, this one. Like, this one actually got me just trying to go watch it.
30 games, 7 left.
Wait, what? Ah. Exactly, no, dude, that is actually pretty weird, dude. But again, I believe it's the parents and the boyfriend that asked about it. I also, Leone, I heard that Kick has a lot of PDF files and not a lot of good stuff happening there. Wait, what? Cannibal? Deep unusual disturbing website iceberg. Oh no. It's kind of tough, Leone. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Kick has a pretty good it's a small platform, not a lot of good stuff, but a lot of bad stuff happen. And Twitch is, well, Twitch. Oh man, dude, dude, it makes everything a lot worse like that. It's like, ugh. And I feel like it was the boyfriend that asked that question about her being a stripper. But I prefer mostly Twitch sometimes, mostly Kick, depends. What about you, Leone? Which one do you prefer?
Players, this is the definitive, illegal, and disturbing video
Oh
game
god.
iceberg. I made this
Which one do you prefer?
and it's exclusively made up
Sexy
of the
Beach,
worst of the
Postal.
worst.
Postal
Let's
one is
start at the
Postal.
tip of the iceberg.
I saw. What the hell is Kawaii Killer? Surface level, Sexy Beach.
Sexy Beach is a video game series developed
What
by
is
the
Sexy
Japanese
Beach?
company Illusion, who will come up again later for another.
What is
title
Sexy
they made.
Beach?
The Sexy Beach series is primarily known for its adult content, focusing on the interactions between the player and the various.
That looks like
female
old school
characters.
PS2
The setting of
graphics.
The game is typically on a beach
Never
or
mind.
resort, where the player can interact with these characters in a variety of different ways.
Okay.
Most of which being explicit. The gameplay involves dating simulation and visual novel elements, and you're meant to engage in conversations with the characters.
That is true, Leona. You can do whatever you want on Kick a lot too, dude.
Relationship that leads to what I'll call gameplay encounters.
What?
Sexy Beach has been controversial mainly due to its.
That is
explicit
true, but
content.
you can't find a
In
lot of
Japan,
games.
It falls under the category of eroge or erotic games.
Eyes and
which
those?
face criticism and
Right now I'm
legal
watching.
challenges in other countries. The depiction of certain activities.
Why is
especially given the
that mouse
questionably
kissing?
youthful appearance of some of the characters has made it slightly infamous.
What?
Due to its nature, Sexy Beach and its sequels have had a very limited release outside of Japan, often confined to specific adult-oriented platforms or requiring modification. Or
No,
censoring
wait,
to
wait,
comply
wait,
with
wait,
local
wait. Let me
laws
go
and legal
back.
challenges
No.
in other countries.
Ew.
The
I'm like,
depiction
I'm
of
using my
certain
mouse. I'm
activities,
kissing you.
Especially given the questionably youthful appearance of some of the characters.
Yeah,
has made
the
it slightly
questionably youthful.
infamous.
That's why I'm like,
Due
wait
to
a
its
minute.
nature, Sexy Beach and its sequels have had a very
No, 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 no,
limited
no.
release
Keep on going
outside of
forward,
Japan,
forward, forward.
often confined to.
Dude, what the fuck is with that right there? Watch Highs and Lows. Right now I'm watching Icebergs. Dude, what the fuck is up with this? Alright.
Specific adult-oriented platforms or requiring modification or censoring to comply with local laws and regulations regarding its specific
Alright. Kawaii Killer.
is a
No,
mobile
I'm
game
good,
that garners
Alex.
attention for its unique blend of cute
The
aesthetics
hell is
and
Kawaii
violent
Killer?
gameplay. Developed by Tabamasu Games,
Tabamasu
a small
Games?
independent game studio, Kawaii Killer was released in 2014.
What
the game
the
features
fuck?
a vibrant, colourful art style, typical of kawaii culture, which is cute and Japanese, which is obviously made to appeal to extremely young children.
So it's a
In the
knockoff
game,
Duck
players
Hunt type of
assume the
game.
role of a cartoonish character named Davy.
It's
who is
good?
a trapper in a
I'll
forest
think
full of
about it.
cute animals. The gameplay is very simple and only involves various tapping and swiping actions. To
Oh, it's an
capture the
iPhone.
dispatch of the
Oh, it's a
animals in the
touch
game
game.
in
It's a
very
it's a
gory
smartphone
way.
game.
Upon its release, Kawaii Killer obviously faced criticism and controversy for its graphic depiction of violence.
Yeah,
against
no
the cute
shit.
cartoon-like animals that are made to appeal to young
Oh.
audiences. The surge of complaints made against the game from parents of young children had it eventually removed from the App Store and Google Play, with Apple issuing a statement saying the app
Oh,
concept
what
is
the
not
hell?
appropriate for the App Store in its current state.
No shit, it's
However,
not appropriate in
children
its
who've
current
already
state.
downloaded the game are still able to play it.
I'm Postal is
an
Postal.
extremely
Postal is
controversial video
Postal.
game developed by Running with Scissors. First
Postal is
released in
stupid as hell.
1997.
Would you like to sign my
It's best
petition?
known for its dark themes and extreme violence, and the game has been subject of debate and controversy, particularly in the context of the portrayal of mental illness and
Okay,
societal
that makes
breakdown.
sense.
The game follows the story of a character only known as the Postal Dude.
Yeah,
who
it's
believes
Postal
he is the
Dude.
sole individual in
Would
his
you like to
town
sign my
that isn't
petition?
affected by
Would
an
you like
airborne
to sign my
agent
petition
supposedly
right
used
here?
by the US Air Force that he calls the Hate Plague. This leads him on a
Nah, I'm
violent
good,
rampage
Alex.
through various locations,
I'm
including
looking
a
up
ghetto,
icebergs. I'm not
train
doing these
station,
type of random
trailer
videos,
park, truck
Alex.
stop, and eventually a school full of children. The narrative is presented through Postal.
Okay, I never played
perspective,
Postal
accompanied
1.
by a voice
That's the
message
first time I heard
that
about
answers
this.
victims and makes cryptic
I
comments.
don't know.
to him.
Oh
Postal
god, you do a
plays as
school
an
shooting.
isometric shooter where the player navigates through different levels.
Fuck, why is school shooting?
The game's primary objective is to kill a certain number of enemies in the area to progress. The game
Okay, so
stands
it's
out
like
for its
hatred
lack
then.
of a conventional narrative
Before hatred was a
structure,
thing.
and its focus on the protagonist's actions and mental state.
So it's like
rather
hatred
than
before
just a
hatred was a
traditional
thing.
Storyline, which initially depicted the Postal Dude attempting a massacre at an elementary school, only to find his weapons to be ineffective against the children.
Oh,
As they all
damn.
laugh at him and his mental state deteriorates
Alright, Alex, you can
further,
cry.
He finds himself restrained in a
Dude, I'm more
mental
into
asylum,
icebergs right
as
now.
satanic
Let's looking
and
at.
hellish images cover the screen. However, the ending was later changed in Postal Redux due
Yeah, the
to what the
tortured mind?
developers called an increasing prevalence and decreased shock value of school shootings.
I mean,
revised
it's
ending
for me, it's
features
still
the
kind of
burial of an
shocking though.
unknown person, believed to be Postal Dude's funeral.
Postal Dude died. No.
Harvester,
Oh God, Harvester! I heard about Harvester.
Is an extremely unique point-and-click adventure.
That's the most stupidest game I've ever heard in my life.
Narrative and extremely gory content.
That is true.
The game stands as a distinctive and extremely provocative video game. The game unfolds in the small American farming town of Harvest in 1953, where
if I remember,
Steve Mason awakens with no memory of his past.
Dude, you could. It's like basically you're in hell in this game.
Filled with bizarre and hostile characters who seem like twisted parodies of real people.
Mm-hmm.
When Steve goes out asking the people of the town who he was or what he's doing here, he is always met with the same eerie reply.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh,
You
man.
always were a kidder, Steve.
You always were a kidder, Steve.
You were such a kidder, Steve.
Aha!
Most of the townsfolk
Oh, God, that's
persistently urge him
CG.
to join the mysterious Order of the Harvest Moon. Based on the
Order of the Harvest Moon! I'm down to play Harvest Moon!
Main objective.
Well,
Steve's exploration leads him to Stephanie Potsdam, who
Stephanie-
shares his same amnesiac condition. Together, they seek to uncover the truth behind Harvest
Alex,
and find a
no.
way to escape. The lodge becomes central to his quest, as to gain entry, Steve is given a new task each day by the lodge.
What?
Beginning with petty acts of vandalism that quickly escalate to theft and arson, with each task having unforeseen and tragic circumstances.
I thought it
that
was,
usually
dude. I thought
result in
something
someone's
worse was gonna
unexpected
happen
death,
though.
Murder, or even the suicide of a mother and her child.
Oh, what the hell?
Driven by their mutual fear and reliance on one another.
I thought this
Steve
game
will
was more of a
Stephanie
dark
become
comedy.
lost. As Steve gains entry to the lodge that he believes must hold the answer to a strange condition.
I thought this game was more of a dark
The
comedy. I
lodge,
didn't think of
he
it
is
like
forced to
this.
confront twisted moral lessons that invert traditional values, like how the lodge believes charity is futile, and how you should not respect the elderly as they're physically useless. As Steve reaches the top of the Dreamlight Lodge, the climax reveals an actual twist, being that Harvest is a virtual reality simulation controlled by scientists from the 1990s.
So it's a VR
Transform
game.
Average individuals into serial killers by desensitizing them to violence. The game culminates in a moral choice.
Dude,
for
Alex,
Steve.
I'm not
He
even
can
watching
either
his
murder
stuff. I'm the one
Stephanie
who
and be
clicked
brought
at this
back into
video.
the real world, thereby embracing a life of violence. Or if you refuse to harm Stephanie, you'll face death in the real world.
What?
This decision leads to drastically different endings. Choosing to kill Stephanie results in the game showing a final cutscene where Steve is released into the real world
Yeah?
and becomes a remorseless killer influenced by his experience in the simulation.
Oh,
And
what
by
the
choosing
hell?
To live a life with Stephanie in the fake world.
Yeah,
Steve
no,
lives a
dude,
peaceful life
Alex,
within
calm
the
down,
simulation,
dude,
but
please.
is rendered brain dead in reality. Harvester has obviously stirred controversy with its graphic violence, dark themes,
Dude.
and the exploration of societal and moral decay.
So it's Manhunt.
Manhunt was developed by
Dude, I don't know if I should play
Rockstar
Manhunt. I heard a lot about
2003.
Manhunt.
It's an extremely infamous and controversial action stealth video game.
Dude,
known for its
I'm
graphic
looking at
violence and dark
like
themes.
these
The
type
game's
of things. I'm
story
not looking up
centers around
anything like
James
this,
Earl
dude.
Cash, a death row inmate who finds himself unwillingly cast in a deadly game.
Dude, don't know if I
orchestrated
should
by the
try
figure
it.
known as the Director. The game begins with journalist Mel Powers reporting on the execution of our character, James L. Cash. However, Cash's execution is a sham. He's been sedated and
Jesus.
awakens to find himself at the mercy of the Director,
Dude.
who communicates to him through an earpiece. The Director promises Cash his freedom.
Dude,
but chooses
Rockstar
to
was a lot more
participate in his
gruesome back
games.
then. God
Cash must
damn.
eliminate gang members, referred to as hunters, across various locations in Carcer City, all whilst being filmed by CCTV to create the Director's dream snuff film. Cash's journey takes him through a series of derelict and dangerous environments, each controlled by different gangs. There's the Hoods, which are Cash's first adversaries.
Okay, so we're
which
just
consist
regular
of
gangsters
criminals and
then.
corrupt police
Yeah.
officers. The Cerberus, which is the Director's personal security
You're
unit,
high?
who are also responsible
Hi,
for
hi,
moving
I'm
Cash between
Dad.
locations. There's the Skins, which is a Nazi skinhead gang.
Ooh, Lord, we actually have Nazism in this game.
This just only serves to inspire his violence. There's also the Innocents, which is an outlaw gang divided into Hispanic occultists known as the Scullies.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
psychopathic baby faces, and the Smileys, which
On
are a group
weed.
of former asylum inmates.
Oh, so you get
Cash's
to fight
quest for
asylum.
Survival quickly turns into a quest of vengeance when the Director betrays him, ordering the war.
I don't want to know how old he is, but you could ask him, IC Industries. You can ask
He
him.
manages to eliminate them and team up with a journalist who reveals the Director's true identity, being Lionel Starkweather, a former film producer turned snuff film ring operator.
Wait,
the final
so in other
act
words,
of the
it's a
game
Corn
sees
Star
Cash
made
through
this.
A police and SWAT-infested city to reach
A Corn Star made
finally
Manhunt
killing
for this.
Starkweather himself. The game concludes with the journalist exposing Starkweather's crimes and the police's compliance, while Cash's fate remains unknown. Manhunt faced several bans and restrictions in several countries due to its
it's like,
violence, including being made entirely illegal in Australia.
What the hell is Cry of Fear?
is a psychological horror game, originally released as a mod for Half-Life. However, in 2013, it became a standalone game due to its popularity. The game follows Simon, a young man, who wakes up in a gloomy alley after being hit by a car. He finds himself in a nightmare.
Yeah, what are you hitting? Oh Lord, she got run over. What are you hitting at 11 years old?
To find his way home, he encounters a series of
oh, you know Cry of Fear, dude? Is it worth playing?
Each encounter being more disturbing than the last.
Dude, is Cry of Fear worth playing?
Simon explores various locations in the city, from decrepit apartment buildings to a subway station.
I want my feedback. Oh God.
With the environment
what the hell does that even mean? My dad? Oh, okay, your dad got to you. Okay. Where you at? You get that ass at? What the heck was that?
His first major challenge.
Are you watching the video? Oh, okay.
Texted him earlier in the game for help. Now dead in a bathtub. The
oh, what the fuck? That's
Simon's descent into the game's nightmare.
Alrighty.
A significant emotional moment for Simon occurs when he meets Sophie, his childhood friend and unrequited love, standing on the edge of a rooftop. After Simon confesses his love for her, Sophie rejects him, with their encounter ending tragically with Sophie's suicide.
Dude, imagine the girl that you like, she commits suicide against you. You're like, no, I don't like you. But instead, I'm just gonna reject you like that.
Late in the game. These two decisions influence the story's direction and lead to completely different endings.
I don't like you, so I'm gonna end it all.
Where it's revealed that the entire story was a product of Simon's imagination.
Oh, really?
After his car accident, Simon is now wheelchair bound and depressed.
Oh,
and was advised
man.
by his therapist to write about his feelings.
Oh, it's a Pyrocynical video. Okay, cool. I haven't seen Pyrocynical in a while. The last time I saw Pyrocynical was when he put on that Asuka cosplay, and that questioned my sanity.
Turn your gun over to, representing Simon's therapist. Cry of Fear features multiple endings, each dependent on the player's choices throughout the game. If the monster carcass wasn't killed, and Simon didn't give his gun to the doctor, in this ending, Simon succumbs to his darkest thoughts. And feeling utterly hopeless and trapped.
Wait, he ended himself?
He kills Sophie and his therapist.
Wait,
which is also followed by Simon taking his own life. His suicide note expresses his deep resentment and a desire for his body to haunt all those who find him.
Yeah, what are you on about, Alex?
And Simon does give the gun to the doctor. This ending sees Simon's unresolved feelings for Sophie, leading him down a dark path. After killing Sophie, he commits suicide, and his suicide note reveals his twisted reasoning, as he believes he can now possess her forever.
What the fuck?
His rejection. If Carcass was killed and Simon didn't give the gun to the doctor, Simon directs his anger and blame towards his therapist.
Oh, the therapist
does. Himself. In this ending, his suicide note suggests that he believes his therapist's methods worsened his condition. He also expresses a wish that Sophie never learns of his actions. And if Carcass was killed and Simon did give the gun to the doctor, the ending presents a dramatic confrontation between Simon and his fictionalized book self. The real Simon experiencing a mental breakdown, but he's killing his imaginary counterpart. However, in reality, he fatally shoots 2 police officers. Simon is then admitted to a mental hospital under the care of his therapist, which is somehow probably the most hopeful out of these endings.
Oh, not Cluster Revenge! I know about that game! The Angry Video Game Nerd did that on Atari porn games.
And it's often called one of the worst games ever made.
Yeah, no
the game
shit.
Features a character modeled after General George Armstrong Custer, who fought in several wars.
You do something you shouldn't be doing.
The game's objective is really simple. The player controls a pixelated.
Why are you doing that?
With an exaggerated pencil as he attempts to cross a field under arrow attack.
Why would you?
Reach a naked Native American woman tied to a pole. Once you reach the pole, you mash the action button as fast as you can. The better you mash, the more points you earn, with the game restarting after getting...
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep on watching this, IC. I'm gonna keep on watching this, and the nerd, he's the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Adult-themed games released by the company.
I know about this game because of the nerd.
Adult content.
Oh, what the hell?
Custer's Revenge did not involve any significant or technological gameplay innovations. Instead, it relied solely on...
Dude, I'm looking up icebergs, Alex.
Sales and publicity.
I'll probably do it tomorrow when I watch Trump versus Aliens. Which, yes, it's a
the game's designer, Joel
which, yes, it's a real movie.
Custer was seducing the maiden.
That is not seducing. That is not willing participants either.
Of America Multiple Industries, the company who published the game, stated, Our objective is not to arouse, our objective is to entertain. When people play our games, we want them smiling. And
Okay, how are you smiling and laughing at Grape?
Released on October 2014, the TV
Hatred, I know about this one.
but ordinary.
It happened during Gamergate. Hello, not important.
It portrayed the game's main character, expressing their disdain for humanity.
How the hell did I get here in my mouth?
What they called their genocidal crusade. In Hatred, you play as the antagonist, a disturbed man completely
Relax,
disillusioned with the
Alex.
world and humanity.
Watch, I'm gonna watch the thing that you're saying after you leave.
One simple goal: to eradicate as many human lives as possible before he himself was taken down.
Exactly, I see. Can't believe you had corn games. Dude, if you can have it, you can fap to it. Oh, that's right. Oh, man.
Exterminate every living soul. Hailing from Poland, Destructive Creations was relatively new to the
Destructive
gaming scene when they
Creations?
launched Hatred. In fact, Hatred was their debut title. The game was heavily inspired by the twin-stick shooters from the arcade era. It was an obvious and somewhat immature dark twist.
Yeah,
the
but
developers
this...
aimed to create a game that, in their words, avoided politeness, colorfulness, and...
But dude, this game is more of a genocidal game.
To create a game that served as a reminder...
If you want to do like Saturday Night, what they call it,
and purely surface
Smash TV, you could have done it like that.
This trailer was designed to provoke. The CEO of Destructive Creations expressed surprise
Oh,
at the
man.
scale of the reaction it received, as he firmly believed the game didn't cross any moral boundaries.
It didn't cross more boundaries. You're gonna round. Actually, the game's stupid as hell. Alright, bye, Alex. I'll see you later.
The trend of games becoming more politically correct, as their true aim was to push boundaries.
Time to hit the nuke.
While the game garnered a cult following of those who appreciated its no-holds-barred approach to violence, many felt it gratuitous.
Leon, I'm not that
and very
new to
little
Kick.
impact other than
I
the
haven't
initial
trimmed and
shock
Kick almost
value.
for a single
Mainstream
year.
media often less forgiving than the specialized gaming outlets.
Yeah, you had Advanced Warfare.
And one of the most controversial games.
No!
Hatred's dark themes even led to its temporary removal from
Psych!
although accompanied with a
This
personal
guy,
apology from the game
exactly.
It was later reinstated, citing an error in its removal.
Oh, it's an
Hatred's
error in his
physical release
removal.
was not without controversy either. It became the first game to earn an adults-only rating from the ESRB solely for its extreme violence. This made mainstream retail distribution in the United States nearly impossible, as major console manufacturers prohibit
I'm good,
adult-only rated
Leone.
games on their platforms.
I'm sorry,
Fast
Leone. I'm pretty
forwarding to
good so
June 1st,
far.
2015, Hatred was finally released
Oh, what
to
the
public.
fuck?
The game used Unreal Engine 4 to create its game world, and at the request of Epic Games, the developer of the Unreal Engine,
They got
the
rid of-
logo was removed from the game and trailer. And also, just before the game's release, Twitch announced a ban on all adult-only rated games, thereby
Oh
prohibiting
god,
Hatred
then
from
I
its
can't
game
play
world.
Honey Pup on Twitch.
Left Behind Eternal
The fuck is
Forces
Left
a
Behind?
real-time strategy game developed by Left Behind Games in 2006. It's based
The
on
hell
the
is Left
popular
Behind?
Left Behind series of Christian apocalyptic fiction by Chris LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins.
What?
The game combines religious themes with strategy gameplay, and it's set in the post-apocalyptic world following the biblical event of the Rapture. In Left Behind Eternal Forces, players find
What?
themselves in a post-Rapture New York City. According to the game's narrative inspired by Christian beliefs, the Rapture has taken all true believers to heaven, leaving
What?
the rest of the world to face the consequences. The player leads a group of tribulation forces, fighting against the Antichrist.
Those
army,
driving is
known
drunk
as the
driving.
Global Community Peacekeepers.
So in other words, this is
The game involves
Darkstalkers.
building up a
Not
base,
what they call
gathering
it.
resources, and recruiting
Not
and training
Darkstalkers.
units. Players must manage their own
Darksiders?
team of characters, each with specific skills and abilities. The game focuses not on just
This is the American Dad. What do you call it? Christmas
Players have to
specials.
maintain the faith of their units while combating enemy forces.
Yeah,
and
no,
completing
dude.
Various missions. One of the
I've heard
unique
of the movie Left
aspects of
Behind.
Eternal Forces
Well, I'm thinking
is
of the
its emphasis
PS4
on
game Left
non-violent
Behind.
actions.
The weird
While
Square
combat
Enix one.
is a part of the game, players are also encouraged to use prayer and spiritual influence to sway enemies onto their side.
What?
However, Left Behind Eternal Forces generated controversy primarily due to its religious themes and the portrayal of spiritual warfare. Critics and some religious groups were concerned
What?
about the game's blending of violent strategy.
Dude, I'd rather
gameplay
do the work of American
Based
Dad.
on
I'd rather
whether
be
or not it
Stan
was appropriate to
Smith.
mix the gameplay involving
Be the
combat
Stan
and
Smith
conversion
all over the
features
place.
of Christianity. The game also faced criticism for its portrayal of non-Christian characters and the concept of converting or battling against them.
Dude,
I
but I'm more
personally
interested in
believe
this
the
right
game
now,
is promoting
Alex.
Religious intolerance or just being plain divisive. Despite the controversy,
I'll
the
watch
game
Highs and
found a
Lows
unique
whenever
audience
later.
amongst fans of the Left Behind series and those interested in Christian-themed games. Left Behind Eternal Forces is not only a unique title on this iceberg, but just in video
Yeah,
games
what is
in
even
general.
that actually?
It's now
Yeah.
down to level
What's
3
Highs
of
and
the
Lows?
iceberg. Hong Kong 97.
Hong Kong
is a
97.
shoot 'em up game, infamously known for
Oh, you
its
search it up?
controversial and bizarre
Oh.
content. Developed by Happy Soft Limited.
Dude, what is that?
also known as
Oh yeah,
the
Jackie Chan's
Dr.
brother.
Kurosawa, and his friend who helped him
Jackie
make the game.
Chan!
It was
I
released
know
in
this game because of
1995
the
for Super
nerd
Famicom,
too.
which is the
The
Japanese
song?
version of the
Ah.
SNES. The game gained notoriety not just for its political themes, but its extremely shocking content. The game is set in the year 1997.
God damn it,
around
Jackie
the time
Chan.
of the transfer of Hong Kong sovereignty from the United Kingdom to China. The player controls a character
Oh,
named
this
Chin,
song wouldn't be
who is
annoying.
for some reason
Chin?
described as a relative of Bruce Lee.
He's a
Chin's
Bruce Lee's
mission is to
relative.
eliminate an influx of people from mainland China, represented as endless waves of enemies, and ultimately defeat a resurrected Tao Xiaoping.
God damn it, nerd.
Hong Kong 97 is really simplistic in its gameplay. The player as Chin shoots incoming enemies while avoiding being hit.
Okay,
the game
cool.
features a single level that repeats indefinitely.
So it's
with no
infinite.
variation in gameplay.
The explosion.
It's known for being
I
extremely
know.
challenging, with many players unable to survive for more than a few seconds. Now, the game gained significant controversy for several reasons.
Oh,
The
God,
portrayal of
he got
Chinese
hit.
People and the use of a real-life political figure as a villain were seen as highly insensitive and offensive. But the real reason
Oh, it's definitely a
people
song?
know of Hong
Okay,
Kong
cool.
97 is because it includes a
Ooh.
real photo of a still unidentified dead body. as
No,
a
they
game
found
mode.
that body actually.
It's
I remember
obviously
seeing a video. They found that body. Turns out it was like a war, like a drug war thing.
Amateurish and crude design.
This is a pirated copy.
Poorly designed
Turn off your
graphics,
Super
and extremely
Famicom.
repetitive music. Hong Kong 97 is remembered far more for its notoriety rather than its gameplay quality.
Quest of
Now, this one is a
Saddam
double
and
entry.
Quest.
Quest for Bush and Quest for Saddam are first-person shooter games known for their political content and controversial nature.
No,
Quest
yeah,
for
it is
Saddam,
insane.
Created by Petrilla Entertainment,
still haven't
was
gotten
released
paid.
in
What the
2003,
fuck?
While Quest for Bush, a mod of the former, was released later by the Global Islamic Media Front, an Al-Qaeda propaganda organization.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
These games
This was on the
featured
Dreamcast.
direct
This was a
reference to real-life
Dreamcast thing
political
too.
figures, and
I
obviously
remember
used
this
in
now.
contest
I was
races.
young when this
Quest for
happened.
Saddam is a low-budget game set against
Never
the
seen it in
backdrop of the Iraq
Univision.
War. In the game, players go on a mission.
I
to
mean, my mom was
capture the
watching
Iraqi
Univision.
leader
No,
Saddam Hussein.
what the
The
soap
gameplay
operas.
involves navigating various environments in Iraq, battling Iraqi
Dude, I
soldiers
remember
and other
this.
enemies, with the ultimate goal of finding and capturing
Princess, your
Saddam.
brother.
The game was criticized for its
I should
simplistic
believe it
portrayal
too.
of complex political and military situations, as it was an obvious form of propaganda, trivializing
Yeah,
warfare
no,
as a
it's
whole.
a
Quest
form
for
of
Bush,
propaganda.
also known as Night of Bush Capturing, is a modded version of Quest of Saddam released by
Yeah.
an Al-Qaeda propaganda group. The game's
Oh,
narrative
the
involves
Al-Qaeda did this
the
game?
then US President George W. Bush. In this version, players assume the role of a jihadist fighter, with the final objective being to capture or kill the president.
Capture
The
or
mod
kill
obviously
George W.
completely
Bush.
flipped the original
H.W.
game,
Bush.
turning it into a tool for anti-American propaganda. Whilst Quest for
Wow.
Saddam was criticized for its oversimplification and potential insensitivity regarding the Iraq War, Quest for Bush faced even more severe criticism.
Yeah, because you Station.exe.
Station.exe is a relatively obscure and mysterious video game.
No.
Well, I don't even know if you can call it a video
The hell is this
It's
game?
known for its enigmatic origins and connection to internet folklore, particularly within the community
What's the
of the
paranormal?
X-Board on 4chan. The game has gained infamy among enthusiasts of creepy and unconventional
How
games,
creepy?
partly due to its eerie atmosphere and the mystery surrounding its creation and purpose.
Dude,
Station.exe reportedly originated from a disc found at a tech expo.
So what the hell's
in
the whole point of
Rochester,
it?
New York. An anonymous user claiming their father purchased a CD case containing 2 discs. While the first disc had engineering software, the second unmarked disc held the game's Station.exe. The game is believed to have been created with Blender, and its subsequent exploration has led to various speculations and theories about its purpose and origins. The player navigates through a completely
Dude,
blank
what is this
environment and
game?
is pursued by floating faces with ambient noises adding to
Oh,
the
what the
eerie atmosphere.
fuck?
If you're caught by one of these faces, the game instantly closes. One of the most intriguing
Okay.
aspects of Station.exe is the discovery of numbers within the game.
The
It's
numbers,
sometimes
Mason!
interpreted as coordinates.
That's
These
the
coordinates
numbers,
supposedly
Mason.
lead to
Russia?
a real building in Russia, which mirrors the structure of the building found in game. This element has led to speculation about the game being part of an ARG, though no one has actually yet to go to the.
I mean, I don't want to go to Russia.
The enigmatic
Russia's too
nature of
dangerous right now. It's too
Station.exe
hot.
extends beyond its gameplay. When people reportedly dissected the game's code, they claimed to find
Nah,
a
I'm
variety
good.
of unusual
I'm
elements,
good, Alex.
connections
You
to
can pass
other
it.
internet
You can pass it
forums,
around to Snoop
and a
Dogg
creepy
though.
password-protected
He
website
loves that
still no
stuff.
one knows the purpose of. The Guy game is a game that
Oh god, the Guy game!
And is highly illegal today.
Yeah, no, that game's really illegal because it has like it has PDF stuff.
It's a trivia quiz game. Now players answer questions.
I remember this.
Live action footage. The game features young women, often referred to as the hotties, who participate in various challenges and are filmed in locations like beaches during spring break.
This actually has underage minor porn in it.
Footage includes scenes of the women revealing themselves. If the player answers
He
the
quit?
questions correctly,
No, I thought he came back and smoked. That's why he went to Jack in the Box to get the food for free.
The Guy game became infamous for obvious reasons. The game faced
Snoop didn't quit about that.
And for its explicit content, as it was accused of promoting a sexist and demeaning portrayal of women. However, the controversy truly escalated when it was discovered that one of the women featured in the game was underage at the time of filming. This revelation led to legal actions, and the game being
Diane was 17
regions due to it being considered CP.
I told you.
The game has variety in online communities, particularly on 4chan. The game itself is similar to the classic Windows 3D maze screensaver. You basically have to navigate through maze-like environments with a first-person perspective. The game's design is relatively simple, but it's distinguished by its incorporation of strange and unsettling satanic imagery within the maze's walls. Lost Boy initially gained attention due to a version of the game that was widely distributed that contained a virus.
Oh, what the
encrypted version that first spread on 4chan was made for stealing personal information from players, including things like passwords and credit card information. The presence of the virus, coupled with the game's creepy imagery,
that's a slong!
And made it a topic of caution and intrigue.
Yeah, no, it gives me old Doom vibes too.
It was realized that the virus-laden version of Lost Boy
yeah, it's like Doom.
Developer, but was instead modified by an unknown third party. Somewhat recently, the original version of LostBoy.exe was uncovered. This version, free of any malicious software, offers players the chance to experience the game as it was initially intended by its creator. The virus-free version is essentially a slightly eerie horror game, focusing on more on creating an unsettling atmosphere rather than being a fully fledged game.
I don't want to see Drake Schlong, Alex.
On to level 4.
What's CM?
Columbine Massacre RPG was developed by Danny Ledone and released in 2005. The game is a role-playing simulation that recreates one of the most tragic domestic attacks in American history.
I remember seeing this.
Closely follows the real-life events leading up to and including the event itself, focusing on the perspectives of the shooters being Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold.
Oh no!
Eric Harris being woken up by his mother
for Doom.
20th, 1999.
Well, yeah, this is what icebergs are long, Alex.
To finalize their plans for the
attack.
What
the heck?
In the game, Harris and Klebold plant propane bombs inside the building.
I remember Super Columbine Shooter 3D. You get to fight. You get to see Hitler in hell. And you get to fight the Satan from South Park.
With the number of victims being determined by the
Shelled
player's
girls.
actions.
Oh
the sequence
no.
ends with the characters turning their weapons on themselves, followed by a montage of real and fictional images, including photos of the shooters and scenes of mourning. The game takes a surreal turn in the second half, depicting Dylan Klebold's journey through hell. Klebold encounters and battles demons and characters from the video game
Doom,
reflecting the shooter's interest in violent video games. And the mainstream media's focus on Doom's potential influence.
No, it's not done, dude.
In Hell, Klebold and later Harris,
Mega Man,
characters like Pikachu and Bart Simpson, and historical figures like Malcolm X.
Yeah, no, Hell is
Leonard
insane.
For whatever reason, the game culminates in a battle against Satan, whose sprite was just ripped from South Park.
Yeah, the South Park scene.
Satan, the characters are congratulated, and the game concludes by returning to the school, where a press conference is held. This segment of the game includes dialogue that directly references the actual event and satirizes the political and media reactions to the massacre. The game critiques various aspects such as gun control debates, religious fundamentalism, and the scapegoating of Marilyn Manson in video games in the aftermath of the shooting.
Marilyn Manson in video games?
JFK Reloaded is a video game that started
I remember JFK Reloaded,
yeah! In 2004. Developed by Traffic Software, it's a simulation game that aims to of US President John F. Kennedy in 1963. The game's stated intention was to prove the findings of the Warren Commission.
I can't show up with the Bible.
Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in the assassination. The game is set on November 22nd, 1963, in Dealey Plaza, Dallas, Texas, where President Kennedy was assassinated. Players assume the role of Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, no, dude, I forgot about this game too.
The objective is to replicate Oswald's shots as accurately as possible, based on the Warren Commission's report. Players are given a rifle and are tasked with shooting at the motorcade that drives through Dealey Plaza.
Again, and they made it really extremely realistic to show that Oswald wasn't the one who killed him.
And the other individuals in the motorcade when hit by bullets. The primary gameplay involves aiming and firing at the moving motorcade, and attempting to recreate the bullet trajectories and wounds as reported by the Warren Commission.
Yeah.
After each attempt, players receive a score based on how closely their shots match with the historical account, including factors like bullet trajectory, timing,
I forgot a lot of Bible verses. Do you have Bible verses, Alex?
Due to its sensitive subject matter, critics and the public widely condemned the game for allowing players to reenact a national tragedy. With many
dude, imagine if somebody did Trump, like this is JFK Reloaded now. Imagine somebody did Trump Reloaded if that actually did happen this year.
Despite the developers' claim
oh gosh!
An educational tool to validate the Warren Commission's findings, the nature of the game led to accusations of exploiting a tragic event for entertainment and profit.
What the hell is VTech Rampage?
Is a video game created by the independent developer Ryan Lambourne, released shortly after the tragic.
You're gonna name John? John Alex?
VTech Rampage is set in a simplified representation of the Virginia.
Oh, hey Josh, how's it going, dude? We're looking at the ultimate illegal and disturbing video game iceberg right now, dude.
The Virginia Tech Massacre.
Dude, there's oh my god, there's a lot of stuff that's oh.
The game's objective is to mimic the real life tragedy, a choice that led to immense controversy. The game's graphics and mechanics are rudimentary.
Wait, someone made a game about the Trump's assassination? That I didn't know. I see.
Made to exploit the recent
fuck.
With it obviously being highly disrespectful to the victims and their families. Ryan Lambourne, the game's developer, faced intense personal backlash, with many accusing him of
I didn't know that. Fuck.
His response to the controversy included an offer to remove the game from distribution if he received $2,000 in donations, but not before retracting his offer of removing the game, and later admitting it was all a joke, aimed at critics who demanded
it's all a joke. Oh my god. KZ Manager. What the hell is KZ Manager?
Shorthand for the German word for concentration camp. It's a simulation management game where players are put in charge of a concentration camp during World War II. As you can imagine,
what the fuck?
Widely condemned for its insensitive and
yeah, no shit, that's very insensitive.
And has been made illegal in several countries, with Germany being among
them.
Oh god. Upon launch in the game, you're greeted with a simple question. The game asks
really?
you view Turkish people, and you have
I don't remember that.
Option 1 says you view them as a helpful person. Option 2, you view them as a dumb person.
If Tom did do that, then damn, I see.
You view them as welfare parasites claiming a free monthly check. If you choose either of the kind options, the game closes immediately. In KZ Manager, players assume the role of a concentration camp manager during the Holocaust. The game's objective is to effectively manage the camp, which involves exploiting prisoners for labor, dealing with prisoner deaths, and managing the camp's finances. There's no overarching objective or real goal to the game. The game presents the activities in a cold, managerial style, devoid of any empathy or historical context. We're now on level 5.
Not ethnic cleansing.
With serious content warning from here
what the hell is...
Some of these games are fairly disgusting.
Yeah,
2002's Ethnic Cleansing was developed by the American white supremacist organization, the National Alliance.
Oh god, the neo-Nazis did this. What the
record label Resistance Records. Ethnic Cleansing was created as a part of a broader ideological push by the National Alliance.
What the fuck?
Well documented for their white supremacist views. The game was designed.
I feel like laughing at this. I shouldn't laugh at this, but it's like, what the fuck?
The game itself was entirely unremarkable in its mechanics and graphics.
Yeah, no shit.
The enemies shoot at you from outside of your view zone.
Why are you taking this game seriously? Oh, the game is cheap.
Content that made it so infamous.
Oh, what the fuck?
First-person shooter featuring 2 levels, where the player, embodying either a skinhead or Klansman, is tasked with killing stereotypical African American, Latino, and Jewish enemies. The final boss is a fictionalized version of Ariel Sharon, the then Prime Minister of Israel, which obviously just adds to the
that adds more fuel to the fire. What the hell?
The game's theme, black characters were designed to resemble apes and emit monkey-like
sounds.
Jewish characters are clothed as Orthodox Jews and shout "Oy vey." Mexicans, also on the receiving end of the stereotyping, exclaim, "I need to take a siesta now," after being
I need to take a siesta now. I thought you were gonna say, "I me tacos."
The racial bias and hatred.
Yeah, no shit. How the hell is...
long-awaited race war would begin. The game was launched on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, being the 21st of January 2002, which was obviously a calculated move intended to incite further controversy. It was sold for $14.88, another nod to the white supremacist 14-word slogan, and the numbers 88, which stand for HH, which I'm sure you can figure out. Many organizations took issue with the game.
Really?
Ethnic Cleansing has been repeatedly ranked as one of the
Okay, I'm kind of curious. Okay, let me quickly search it up. I'm gonna search it up over here on this side. Dude, I'm right here curious with cannibalism too.
Controversial games ever made, and it just serves as a reminder of the capacity of video games to be used as propaganda. Euphoria
What the fuck is Euphoria?
is a Japanese visual novel developed by Clock Up and released in 2011.
Oh god, not Euphoria! Oh no, not Euphoria! I'm watching the anime. I'm reacting to this. If I reach 2,000 subs by the end of the year, I'll watch every single hentai of Euphoria. Oh god.
Mystery and very explicit scenes. Euphoria is set up in a mysterious enclosed environment where the main character Kazuke, whose name I probably mispronounced, wakes up without any recollection of how he got there. He finds himself in a blank white room along with 6 women, some of whom he recognizes as peers from his school. As you can expect from this deep in the iceberg, none of the women are of age, excluding Natsuki, who is an English teacher at the school.
Oh
Euphoria
god, I am
down. Text and making choices that influence the direction.
Okay, Assassin is made by Tom Fulp in the 90s where he kills celebrities and pop culture characters. The true protagonist character's name is Shotgun Man, and there are also other Assassins companion like the Terminator and Golgo.
When a mysterious voice suddenly announces to them that the game will now begin. The game unfolds as a series of escape-like room scenarios where the characters must solve puzzles and make decisions to survive. The first puzzle.
Dude, I found the game, dude. I found the game.
The only male in the group. He is named the group's Unlocker and must select one of the women as his keyhole. I think you get the idea. One of the girls named Mayako.
This is every official Assassin game that can be played. Also, you can just
causing the lights to be cut out by the mysterious game master. Once the blinding lights turn back on, Mayako is strapped to an electric chair and is eliminated from the game.
God.
Though, as you can come to
dude, I am down to watch these, but I know when I regret watching these.
And becomes more ready to become the unlocker to one of his unwilling keyholes.
Yeah, no, dude,
Euphoria
what the
was
fuck? It was just
Japanese game studio Clock Up.
That looked like a shitpost still back then.
With dark and often controversial themes. The game was
not
initially released in
Euphoria.
Japan and later translated into English due to its popularity.
Yeah, it's a manga gamer, I believe.
Euphoria has a decent
don't go to manga gamer if you're underage. Don't go there.
Its complex narrative. The developers Clock Up have some other equally disturbing visual novels that have often seen praise for their writing in these fan circles. 177.
What's 177?
Video game that was released in 1986 by Macadamia Soft.
Okay.
It was tastefully named after the Japanese legal code for doing a certain thing without the consent of the other person. The player controls a male character who pursues a female character.
So you get to grape a lady, and the lady can't call 911.
Levels, avoiding obstacles and other characters to catch the female character. The good ending is if the player catches the female character. The game will then play a graphic and explicit cutscene that has been the primary source of controversy. After which you'll see another scene of our character and the woman married. The second ending,
wait, so you're saying
the bad ending, happens if you fail to catch the woman before she reaches her house and gets you arrested. The game was obviously.
How is that a happy ending? How is that a happy ending? You're like, yes, I'm gonna grape the lady, and after doing that, she gets to marry me now.
And treated a serious crime as a form of entertainment.
Yeah, no shit, that's a serious crime.
During a time where the video game industry was still in its early stages of exploring adult themes. However, the game crossed ethical boundaries.
Yeah, no, that's kind of crossing.
On a terrible act. It was later recalled and re-released with slightly more conservative scenes and gameplay.
What the fuck is Lolita Syndrome?
Lolita Syndrome was developed in Japan by Katsumi.
Why is Japan? Japan!
At the time was an illustrator for children's educational comics. What I find to be especially
an illustrator,
is that the game
Children's Illustrator did this?
Enix, which later went on to become Square Enix.
No way! Square Enix has a hentai lolly game.
Second biannual Game Hobby Program
contest,
and thus was sponsored by them, which I just think speaks to the slightly more than strange culture regarding Lolita at the time.
No
Released
way!
In 1983, the game takes place within a house called Mason Lolita, where underage girls or lolis run around the house without clothes and have to play games which involve narrowly avoiding death. The player must solve puzzles in order to save the cartoon girls from their violent deaths, and to get your reward, which is to see the cartoons without any clothes. The game was not originally advertised as containing
god, there is gore!
This element was only hinted at on the game's packaging. The game opened showing the 5 doors of Mason Elite.
So wait, it's a Saw game? So it's an early Saw game, but with lollies.
It's simple. A girl is strapped to a table and a circular buzzsaw is slowly moving. The player must choose the correct key from 10 keys in order to release the girl. After 5 incorrect guesses, the buzzsaw reaches the girl, who you then have to watch perish. If the player successfully frees the girl, you can guess what the reward is. The next game, the password room, is probably somehow the most tame. A sleeping girl is lying on the bed, and the game provides hints to the player in order to type the correct Japanese word in order to wake her up and have her take her clothes.
Gum Desert? I'm sorry, dude. I'm just looking at, icebergs right now, dude. I'm sorry, I'm reacting to Danish music, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
The final
Oh,
room
what
doesn't
the
contain a game, but rather a
fuck?
gallery, where the player can view images of all the cartoon girls. Lolita Syndrome was released during a time in Japan where Lolita culture was extremely popular, and thus developed.
I mean, it's still kind of popular in Japan still to this day, but
during the time of its original release. In 1985, the creator of the game developed a sequel called My Lolita.
No way, they made a sequel to the game?
Violent, but did not sell nearly as well as its predecessor.
oh, thank God.
Zog's
Nightmare?
was developed and released by the National Socialist Movement.
God damn it, another Nazi game?
In the United States. The game is steeped in racist, anti-Semitic, and hateful
Why?
ideology,
How many Nazi
and
games
it's a
are there?
spiritual successor to ethnic cleansing. The title Zog's Nightmare refers to the acronym ZOG, which stands for Zionist Occupied Government, a term used in those sorts of circles to allege that the government is secretly controlled by Jews. In the game, players assume the role of characters fighting against various groups and individuals.
Dude, what is up with people? There are a lot. That's what I'm saying. I see. There's a lot from what I'm seeing.
The gameplay mechanics are typical of a first-person shooter, where players navigate through various levels, engaging in combat against enemies depicted in a highly offensive...
On the under $1 category? What the fuck?
Revolve around violent actions against these caricatured enemies, underpinned by the game's racist and anti-Semitic themes.
Dude, how are these games...
The game is very much inspired by ethnic cleansing, and follows the same exact format. Due to its content, the game has not been widely distributed, and is generally...
Wait, are you using the Quake engine?
Niche channels.
Demonophobia
is another horror-themed game known for its extreme content and controversial.
I think I've heard about Demonophobia.
Known as Sakuma K. It's a
yeah, no, I think I've seen Demonophobia.
Survival horror. Demonophobia revolves around a young girl named Xiaomu who finds herself trapped in a hellish, otherworldly dimension filled with grotesque creatures and constant threats.
Dude, what's up with the art style?
The focus is on survival, with Xiaomu attempting to navigate through this terrifying environment where you can often see mutilated or hanging corpses, as well as fleshy creatures composed of young women. The game is notorious for its graphic depictions of violence and gore. Xiaomu can die in a multitude of ways, each more
Alex, I'll watch it later.
Most of them including the alien-like monsters forcing themselves upon the not-of-age Xiaomu in different ways.
Oh,
and
no.
the deaths are depicted with detailed and explicit animations. The actual gameplay in Demonophobia is a combination.
Okay, what's up with Japan with these type of games?
Trial and error.
Oh God, so it's a fantasy core type of game.
For instance, one requires Xiaomu to urinate at a certain time, otherwise she'll become infected and die.
What?
One of the distinctive features of the game is its high difficulty level. It provides little guidance, forcing players to often die, witness the animations, and repeat the scenario. Sakuma K, the developer.
Right now we're looking at Demonophobia. Apparently this game, oh God, this game is...
The game's development and release seem to have been a solo effort, with little information regarding Sakuma.
This game is basically gore porn.
For creating
gore porn.
The game has become somewhat of a cult classic.
Like a gore.
Particularly amongst fans of horror games and those interested in the far more extreme and obscure end of the spectrum.
But that's not
now,
normal
I think
though.
This next game was one of the worst on this list. I think that because this game wasn't made by a little indie dev guy on a 4chan thread. This game was made by a proper game studio and was distributed and sold.
I can't say the name.
For a number of years. Rateplay, which was
I didn't say the name. The game, they said it.
Who are also the developers of Sexy Beach, which we featured earlier. And while
So-
Sexy Beach
oh,
may have been
no.
controversial, it was only Rateplay that garnered significant international attention.
Why is this-
The game was released in 2006, and it starts with our character, Messiah Kimura.
I have not
being
seen
arrested
Hungry
for assaulting
Massages,
a woman, who was
Josh.
quickly released from custody and seeks revenge on the woman, Aoi, who reported him. As the game progresses, he
It's Aoi Kiryu. We need Kazuma Kiryu in here to kick his ass.
12-year-old Manika and their widowed mother.
12-year-old Monica and 42-year-old.
The game's plotline is told through a visual novel style format. However, the more interactive scenes that the player controls are where things.
No, I haven't seen it, Josh. Is it good?
12-year-old Manika onto a train. The core gameplay starts. Using the mouse to simulate Kimura's hand, you can move your mouse over different.
No, I
parts
don't.
of the game
I
to different
don't, Josh.
reactions. The ultimate goal of the sequence is to fill what's called the arousal meter on screen.
What?
Which fills out depending on where you touch them. But it somehow gets worse. After enough cursor movement, they eventually lose their clothes and will simply cover themselves with their hands. The game follows the same loop of stalking and assaulting until you eventually corner and capture all three women. Once captured, our character Kimura reveals his ultimate plan to make them all subservient to him. Despite the mother Yuko's desperate pleas to spare her daughters in exchange for her compliance, Kimura makes it clear he has zero intention of releasing them. Now the game has two equally strange endings that both result in Kimura.
The hell is this game?
Black ending,
What?
it's called, ends in Kimura impregnating either one of the three women and ultimately deciding to keep the child. A few days later, Kimura is at the subway station when he falls onto the train tracks and is hit by a moving train.
Okay, so he
Perhaps an
dies.
even weirder red ending results in the game showing a scene of Aoi brandishing a knife which she uses to ultimately end Kimura's life.
Okay.
Also hysterically laughing. The game ends with Aoi being questioned by the police for Kimura's death. Now the game's reception is a tale of cultural
What the
contrast
fuck
and
is
differing
that?
sensibilities, as the world both in Japan and abroad
I mean, I know Japan likes NTR, but not.
Japan, the initial reception of the game, like many of Illusion's releases, was somewhat muted. Illusion,
Oh,
after all, have
God.
produced many adult-themed games, and the Japanese gaming community, particularly those indulged in erotic games, or eroge as they're called, viewed it as just
Yeah, no, it's
another
like, what
edition
the
of genre.
fuck?
However, it wasn't until 3 years later, in 2000,
You could've bought it on Amazon?
began circulating internationally.
Oh, there's
notably
hentais down here.
platforms like
There's some
Amazon,
hentais.
controversy
Papa
created
Black, I see
started.
Papa Black. I don't want to
Wallace,
look
a
at that.
British MP, brought the issue into British Parliament after discovering that the game was being sold on Amazon, despite not being officially distributed or supported outside of Japan. Amazon then removed the game from sale on its website as a result. In May of the same year, the pressure reached its peak when the Ethics Organization of Computer Software, which is the Japanese
Yeah, the
organization
EOC.
for adult games, restricted the sale and production of the game, effectively banning it
Oh,
globally,
what the
including
fuck?
in Japan. Though the
I mean,
restrictions
it's
didn't stop
banned,
there.
but-
Australia completely criminalized the game's distribution due to a campaign led by the Women's Forum of Australia. In Argentina, the game ranks as the only video game to be illegal, and even the US Supreme Court took note, with Justice Samuel Alito using it as an example of the base themes that the video game industry was willing to explore.
Oh, come on!
Some even defended the game, arguing that while it's distasteful, it's not fundamentally
Why would you
different from
defend the
other games that
game?
involve violence and murder. Illusion in all of this was bewildered by the
Why would you defend the? That's nothing to defend!
complete compliance with Japanese laws and had never been intended for sale outside of Japan. However, due to the controversy, Illusion removed all references to the game from their website and ceased its distribution entirely. The game's infamy had an immediate effect on several other Japanese erotic game publishers, prompting them to ban all foreigners from their websites. Companies like Minori, Naval, and Visual Arts banned foreign IP addresses. and even
Okay.
went as
Oh,
far as to
Eden.
tell
Oh,
foreigners
Eden's a
to
good
move to
anime.
Japan
Good
in order to
visual
play their
novel.
games. These actions obviously led to
I mean, I bought the
criticisms
game.
of xenophobia within the eroge community.
Still,
Despite
what the
all the controversy, Illusion continues to produce adult-themed games. Notable titles like the creatively named Honey Select and VR Kanojo emerged, leveraging
VR
enhancements in
Kanojo?
VR. Fortunately, these games are slightly more legal in their themes.
Okay,
But the
oh,
question
thank
is,
God.
Did the game tarnish Illusion's reputation irreparably? Well, the game did attract widespread condemnation, especially internationally. Within the adult
this
gaming
dude, this
industry,
game- these
Illusion
games
still
should be-
remains a recognized name.
What the heck, Splatter
is a
School?
Japanese video game
Oh,
known for
god
its
damn, another
extreme
Japanese
violence.
game?
It was developed by
2012?
indie game creator Just USA, and it's a
I thought it would be more like-
side-scrolling game that combines elements of horror, gore, and survival. The game has gained notoriety for its graphic content and is often discussed in
Oh,
the context of extreme
God.
horror games. Splatter School is set in a high school environment.
So
that's
it's trying to be
scary.
like what they call it,
The
Splatterhouse
child takes on
then.
the role of an extremely young female student who must navigate through the school whilst being pursued by alien-like creatures.
Alien-like
But the
creatures?
most disturbing part of the game
Yeah?
has to do with your character herself. Every time you take damage, you lose an item of clothing.
Why?
until You're fully nude. And then once you finally lose all your health and die, you are subjected to some of the worst death animations I've ever seen, with some of them involving multiple of the aliens forcing themselves on your character. The school is
Why?
designed to be maze-like, with various classrooms, corridors, and hidden areas that the player must explore. The gameplay itself involves exploration, puzzle solving, and just general evasion, as the primary objective is to survive and escape the school. Now, Splatter School and Demonophobia are extremely
Oh,
similar,
what the
as they're
fuck?
both side-scrolling
Like,
gory
dude,
games
exactly,
made
I see.
with
Who the hell are
I
these
don't
games
think
kinda
one
made
is worse
for?
than the other. They both feature extremely gory and gruesome death animations.
Who are these
The
games
theme
made
message is
for?
depraved.
Fun?
Fun. The game opens
F
up
is for
with
friends,
reading
for
that this
you
game
have
is
to
made by a
get it.
demented
U
person,
is
which
for
is
you,
definitely accurate. The game
lady.
first takes us to a
And
red
it's for
environment,
anyone.
and we get introduced to our character. He tells us a story, saying since that he was young, he's always wanted to force himself upon people.
What?
Starting with all the girls at his school, and now his own mother. After reading his story, you can drop into a long winding hole, and at the bottom there's a real photo of a headless woman, with text overlaid on top of it saying hello mom. Clicking the photo takes you into a room with the mother, who looks to be decomposed already, even though you can still talk to her. You basically insult her before ordering her to do something that I can't describe. The game then cuts to the decomposed mother laying on the floor with text simply reading, If you click on the
What
mother,
the
you're transported
fuck?
to what's called the pleasure room, where you have a choice. The game asks if you're a psychopath and if you want to see more. You have two options, being
Yes and yes.
Inside the psycho room holds some of the worst imagery I've honestly ever seen. There's real gore of women in terrible scenarios.
Oh, what
I
the
can't even begin
hell?
to describe a single one of these.
Why are they
images
into
without my channel
gore?
being entirely nuked. But just know you don't ever want to play this game. The
I
game
don't
has
want to
garnered
see this
somewhat of a
game.
cult following
I'm
for
having
such
fun. I
terrible
am having
content,
fun.
with people praising the
I'm
game
having
and of
fun.
course
I am
saying
having
they're
fun. What's
Sad
Sad?
Satan is
Oh yeah,
video
no,
game
Sad
that
Satan. I'm
emerged
like,
from
what's
the
Sad
depths of the
Satan? I remember
internet.
watching this.
Made famous for its disturbing content, it first appeared in 2015 on the YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner, with some people thinking that they themselves created the game. The game itself is a first-person game that takes players through dark, maze-like corridors with minimalistic graphics. The game's environment is eerie and disorientating, with a clear lack of objective or narrative. As you
Dude,
walk
that's
through the
not
maze,
a-
you'll encounter various disturbing audio clips, like edited versions of Hitler's speech or distorted screaming sounds.
Why is with
and
people
images
everybody
that
liking
suddenly
liking
flash,
Hitler?
including references to historical events, random disturbing imagery, and for what it's most known for, an uncensored image of PC backwards. The gameplay is largely exploratory.
Oh no, the art style's
Players
amazing,
wander through
dude.
These unsettling corridors,
But it's
being
just-
subjected to a series of audio-visual
Oh god, it's just too
dissonances and
creepy.
disturbing content. The lack of context or explanation for these elements.
Well, again, dude, the
contributes
game
to
makes it
the
more
game's
creepy when you
mysterious
don't have
and
any enemies
unsettling
following you,
nature.
no matter
Sad
what.
Satan was reportedly discovered on the dark web, a part of the internet obviously known for its anonymity and subsequent illicit.
Wait,
activity.
Classic Tsunami's back
The
on.
YouTube
No,
channel
that I did not know,
Obscure Horror
Josh.
claims to have
I
found the
thought
game
Cartoon
on the
Network
dark
got
web
sold and
forum,
everything.
which just further adds to its mystique. The game garnered attention.
That I
not
didn't
only
know.
for
Oh,
its own
cool.
disturbing content,
What
but
animes
for the
are they
fact that
are
some
they showing
versions
off?
of the game were
Alex?
reported
I
to
mean,
contain
Josh.
even more illegal images and even malware, making it even more dangerous to download and play. This entry is a little
You
different.
ate
As
glass?
mentioned earlier, Eric Harris was one of two perpetrators
Okay, so it's
involved in
Doom?
the attack on Columbine High School, which ended up
Yeah?
being one of the worst shootings in modern American
Oof.
history. Obviously, the news and such talked a lot about the attacks at the time.
Okay, so
One
we're
of the
seeing
things
Doom?
they focused on was
No.
Harris's enjoyment
Hello,
of the
Emily.
game
How's it
Doom
going?
and the possibility that Doom inspired the attack. Harris didn't simply enjoy playing Doom. He also
Dude,
enjoyed
Doom
making
is
custom
fun.
maps for the game.
Exactly.
Of which he made several, with most of them being empty deathmatch maps that meant to
Okay.
be enjoyed with a friend. Like one of
I
his
mean, it's a
maps,
death
Blitz,
map.
where he thanks his good friend Dylan Klebold for helping
Dude,
him
it's a
play
death
test
map,
the
so it's like,
But
makes
one
sense.
that really sticks out and is particularly disturbing.
Did they
is
bring back in
UHC
your
Labs
Yasha
with
again?
WAD. UHC Labs was
UHC
made in
Labs,
1996, which would be 3 years before the incident, and is said
Oh,
to be modeled after the
no.
high school itself. And it's the only one of his maps that features enemies that try to fight you. You
Oh,
start outside a building and with a pistol,
no.
and gradually move inside where you find a shotgun. Some
Oh,
people
that's
think the
cool,
map was
Josh.
created so the two
So they
could
brought back
strategize
Sailor Moon and
plan their
Naruto then.
attack more effectively, though
Oh,
that is
cool.
merely speculation. Though you can still find and play most of Harris's maps today.
But why
three
Kai?
of
They
them
should have brought
still
back the
count,
original Dragon
being
Ball.
Thrasher, Assault, and Real Doom. The FBI permanently scrubbed these maps from the
Oh
internet.
yeah, I
for
love
still
anime,
no one
Emily.
knows why. The fact that UHC
I love
Labs
anime.
wasn't
What about
taken
you?
down yet
Oh
these two are,
lord!
leads me to believe that these maps harbored something even worse.
Spray the trigger. That's it.
And thanks for watching, guys. This was my first video, so I'd appreciate your feedback. Like the video if you enjoyed. Yeah, thanks again.
Oh my god. Oh lord. I want to click on the horrible YouTubers iceberg. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see what horrible they are. Oh, that's cool, Emily. All right, we'll watch highs and lows, and then we'll watch. We'll watch this. What do they call it? I want to see the horrible YouTubers iceberg. See how? Oh god. Well, which other videos do you guys recommend watching? Because I was thinking of Everybody Hates Uber Speaks. Oh, I can't watch this. It's gonna get hit with the copyright. Oh, I'm gonna get hit with the copyright strike with this one. I think I'm good, Alex. I might get hit with the copyright right here. Dude, what's another good one? No, I'm good, Emily. I'm not looking to that sort of stuff. Or should I look at YouTube's most disturbing icebergs? No, I'm good, Emily. It's all good. I'm not looking for any illustrators or anything right now for the time being. Dude, I'm really kind of curious about the horrible YouTube icebergs. I want to see. I want to see if I recognize anyone. Alex, you need to calm down, dude. I think you should never look up. Oh.
A predator with 4 million subs, a murderer with over 1 million followers, and a streamer that killed his girlfriend for a donation.
Alright then, go for it, Icy. It's all good, dude. Have a good night's sleep.
Only made up of the truly terrible.
Martin.
So that as we go deeper in the iceberg, the more depraved the YouTubers are. So let's start.
Alright, man. Thanks. You too, dude. Have a good night. Martin. What the hell did Martin do?
YouTube Let's Player at the time, so he decided to take advantage of the trend of CS.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll watch the video, Alex. We'll watch high and lows. If I get hit with the copyright, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. I don't like the song, dude. I'm not gonna lie. This song ain't for me, dog. This song ain't for me. Right now, dude. Where is it? There was a funny video that I saw. Don't know if you've seen this video, dude. No, it ain't that one. Where's the video at? Oh, here it is. Dude, I gotta at least show this video. I have to show at least this video off, dude. Don't know if you've seen this one. Have you seen this one? I don't know if you've seen this one. He's signing right there. He put his paw prints. Oh man, I don't know if you've seen this one. He's like, oh no. Oh no. I don't know if you've seen that one, dude. Oh, what's bubblegum beats? Oh man. Alright.
Gambling. He started making videos.
I'm like, what did T Martin do now, dude? What did T Martin do now?
Special item like a rare skin for your knife. So with the gambling craze, T Martin, along with another huge YouTuber being Syndicate,
oh my god, I know what this is talking about. CSGO Lotto, yeah.
Spend real money for the chance to win in-game CSGO items.
Yep, worst thing to do was this whole live.
As they both acted as if they coincidentally happened upon it, enjoyed it.
Nah, dude, that's bull.
And we found this new site called CSGO Lotto, so I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But we were betting on it today, and I won a pot of like $69 or something like that.
Dude, why is T Martin right there? Like,
as it turns out,
still have a following.
Syndicate actually co-owned the site.
Yeah, no crap, no poopy, no shit, Sherlock. Alright, peace. Alright, later, Alex. Have fun.
Not only were they directing their audience of
I didn't get hit with the copyright, so you're good. Watch, I'm telling you this, you're good, then all of a sudden, I get hit with the copyright, Alex.
But then came T Martin's response video. He tried to address the controversy, but people weren't buying it. The video was vague, dodging the main issue.
Hey, little buddy, we have to do an apology to YouTube. Yeah, there's a doggo.
Plus, it looks like he set up his camera to show off how spacious his mansion.
And his truck at the outside.
Car
yep.
Right in front of his house.
Yep.
Came off as pretty forced, and not really a sincere apology.
Came out as pretty forced. It is. It's like
dislikes and backlash, and eventually T Martin decided to delete it.
But I mean, it's already out.
Now, Ben
who the hell is Bold?
Bankrupt?
Who the hell is Bolden Bankrupt?
Travel vloggers on the platform, and I myself was a fan until about a year ago. Online, there are certain circles and forums dedicated to what's called the game. The game is essentially the.
It's all about the game, and I am playing. It's all about the game, and I can take
leaving to seek the next as soon as you have.
Okay.
A member of the various forums
Vorkuta
is Vorkuta, who has an outstanding amount in common with Bolden Bankrupt.
Okay, cool.
May not be so bad on its own. But let's talk about Vorkuta and
Vorkuta!
Overwhelmingly likely to.
Dude, Vorkuta's actually a pretty cool place to be at.
Discusses in various forum posts a rape charge
got
acquitted of in Winchester.
What the fuck? Three men accused of raping a woman in the South have been cleared of charges about the blood towards women.
Grinned and giggled throughout the court proceedings. Now, obviously, and Benjamin Rick Swift could very well well be two different people, though it gets even more unlikely when you realize that Benjamin Rich Swift, as it says on their bankruptcy order, also goes by Benjamin Rich. The article also points out
Oh,
that
what the hell?
the exact same age, though perhaps there are just two strange coincidences, though it does get thicker. The name Vorkuta actually comes from a town in Russia. The town was actually
Yeah, I know about Vorkuta.
Spectator, written by former
It's all about the
Soviet
town that show up there and everything got blown up.
Just be a coincidence. Though Vorkuta and Boulder Bankrupt
I don't think that's a coincidence.
as they both lived in Brighton, are both bold, and are both around 6'3".
Oh my god.
However, both
That can't be a coincidence. Too much.
running a guest house for 4 years line up perfectly.
What was supposed to be a 1-month journey actually turned into 4 years. I fell in love with India completely and ended up opening my own hotel in the country.
Then there's the Russian connection, as both are into the Russian language and culture, and both describe having a Belarusian girlfriend at the exact same time.
Oh, what the hell?
How he gains women in great detail. His most effective method involves becoming friends with local men and older women, like babushkas, and then gaining their admiration and respect.
Why would...
showing them fake pictures of himself in fancy places, like sitting in a fast car in the south of France.
Oh, what the hell?
He believes that this makes the locals, including the older women, spread the word about the rich foreigner who just came into their not-so-great town. After that, he drops the fake pictures of the men and older women and moves in to start getting closer with the younger women.
Oh,
a tactic
shush phone.
Schindler technique. Vorkuta identifies as an amateur photographer with a real fascination for the former Soviet Republic. Similarly, Bolden Bankrupt shares his passion, as he once served as an unpaid photographer for the now-closed Desolation travel website.
Oh, that tells you everything.
Bankrupt can be found. Bolden Bankrupt's book was published
When Vova was young.
Arthur Chichester. Sections of the book are very clearly, as this Amazon review puts it, sanitized versions of the post by the Ligurian, another one of the many aliases used by Vorkuta. The Ligurian tells the story of a 16-year-old girl he met called Katya in rural Russia.
Oh, what the fuck?
Katya as a slut and admits they got physical. Here's an excerpt read by Bolden Bankrupt from his book, put side by side with a post from the Ligurian.
Oh, what the fuck?
My waist and leaned in to kiss me. A silence filled the closed space between us. Katya, listen, I understand, she said, cutting me off before I could finish, embarrassed that she had misread the signals. She turned and pressed the magnetic key into the slot before disappearing into the darkness of the vestibule, where she once collected her letters from Antonio. The clunky...
Dude, what is wrong with this guy?
With a metallic thud behind her. I turned and walked back to the hotel along cracked pavements as the rain began. The Burning Edge, Arthur Chichester, available on Amazon. Buy it.
There is tons more evidence to suggest that Vorkuta and the Ligurian are Bolden Bankrupt, like this pickup forum post by user Tractor, who is heavily speculated to be Irish Partisan, which is another travel vlogger. In the post he mentions hanging out with Vorkuta, who he refers to as Mr. Bold.
Mr. Bold?
And as well as Harold Boulder, a frequent collaborator of Bolden Bankrupt and fellow frequenter of the forum. If you aren't yet convinced, I don't think you ever will be, and that's okay. Whatever you believe, Vorkuta, aka the Ligurian, is undoubtedly a very nasty man.
Yeah, he's a very nasty man that got caught and he ran away.
But then shortly after conversing and finding out that she's completely broke, he coerces her into performing a sex act on him in exchange for the equivalent of $6. I mean, imagine yourself in her shoes, driving alone in the middle of nowhere with a 40-year-old man that, as he describes it, just locked eyes with you through his rear-view mirror before asking if you're willing to prostitute yourself. I mean, if you are a fan of his, just stop to think. Have you ever seen him vlog at night whilst abroad? And let's not overlook the fact that all these...
Oh, what the fuck?
...occurred after the same individual had already been cleared of a previous sexual assault accusation. It really makes you wonder what kind of person would be acquitted in such a trial, only to then resume their fixation on pursuing young women through any means necessary.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
Hey guys,
oh, god damn it, why Creepshow art? Oh, I heard about shit ton about Creepshow art. Oh, man. I really want to back out. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to back out right now. I really want to back out right now. I really want to back out with this. I know she gets... Oh, Lord. Oh, social issues? Social issues?
But things get weird in mid-2021, and it all revolved around the website lolcow.farm.
Oh, Kiwi Forms. Oh, that's Kiwi Forms, alright.
What happened was farm revealed that Shannon had been posting on the website. They stripped away her anonymity because she'd been self-promoting her channel and talking about...
Why would you wanna...
...often defending herself from insults and complimenting herself and her artwork, as well as using the forum to other YouTubers. The fallout from these leaks was immediate. Her fans were obviously angry and disappointed over Shannon's frankly strange actions, though after the controversy exploded for Shannon,
That's
with
so...
a rather complex story. She claimed that a lot of the damaging actions attributed to
Oh,
her
that's so messed up. That's not okay.
Amy. According to Shannon, this
That's
Amy
not
has
okay.
been harassing her for over 8 years. In her narrative, Amy is this vindictive
Oh,
figure who's gone to
no.
great lengths to ruin her life, even to the extent
Oh,
of impersonating her
no.
online and posting in her name. She claimed that Amy had even affected her personal relationships, including with her husband. However, Shannon's story about Amy raised a lot of eyebrows. People started questioning the validity of her claims, especially because it seemed so convenient and didn't really make any sense.
Oh,
Then came Emily
no.
Artful, another content creator, as she stepped forward with some serious allegations against Shannon and her husband. She accused them of prolonged and severe harassment, which included getting her fired from multiple jobs, causing her to be homeless.
Oh, I'll be so pissed off if people want to come after my ass. I'll be like, hell no, you want to come after me? I'll go after you. Actually, no, I wouldn't go after people. I'll be like, cool, whatever. Disappear for a bit, then come back.
To defame and harass Emily, as well as threatening to release compromising images of her taken when she was just 15. But worst of all, the fact that Shannon's husband had actually sexually assaulted Emily.
What the fuck?
From the lolcow leaks, on top of the accusations from Emily Artful. What the fuck? This break from social media and YouTube was her response to the mounting controversies and the widespread criticism she was facing. However, creeps but this comeback wasn't exactly as smooth or successful.
No, you won't come back after that.
She uploaded a video titled The Lies of Emily Artful with evidence. In this 2-hour-long video, she attempted to refute Emily's allegations and defend herself from the claims that Emily's claims, but it didn't seem to go as she hoped. Despite her intent to clear her name, the video only served to make her bad situation worse.
No shit, Sherlock.
Of Emily's claims, or bringing up any counter evidence, the video seemed to further confirm the obsessive and harmful behavior Emily had described. Shannon claimed that she never sought to harass Emily, but seemed to accidentally what color Emily's wallpaper was in her house. And somehow,
Ooh, that tells you everything. That tells you everything.
Facebook accounts, old DeviantArt accounts, and MySpace account from when
Deadly Nightshady.
In the end, Shannon's return to the online world seemed to do much more harm than good to her reputation.
Who the hell is Daddy
An extremely infamous YouTube channel run by Mike and Heather Martin. The channel was a family YouTube channel, seemingly typical with its pranks and daily vlogs, but it wouldn't take you long to realize that something isn't quite right with the Martins' prank.
What you mean, baby Dean?
Their son Cody. Their videos often showed them screaming, cursing, and even physically confronting the children.
Ooh, he looks pissed.
Ink prank video,
Invisible ink prank?
Cody are making a mess that he'd actually made earlier himself, leading to Cody getting screamed at until he breaks
That's not a...
for the sake of the vlog. In another one of their pranks, Mike announced the
Oh.
but said Cody wouldn't go, claiming he smeared feces on the bathroom wall after the
Oh, no, that's not...
taken Cody anyways. Though again, showing how much they care about their son.
That's not... Oh.
The feces story was
Where's child services when you need them? Where's CS?
Target of their pranks. The couple's other children were often harassed and ridiculed to the point of breaking down on camera. Mike's response to the backlash was denied.
Dude, where's child services when you need this?
For entertainment, claimed they were fake.
They're not fake.
Reactions were exaggerated and acted out. With this defense,
Oh, please, exaggerate and act it out my ass.
they tried to suppress criticism, even directing their
From what I've seen, that doesn't look...
critics at the time being Philip DeFranco. The issue started to gain international media attention. In another interview with Keemstar and later on Good Morning America.
Why Good Morning America? That sounds like...
Were real, but continued to claim that they
The pranks were...
This did little to quell the outrage or fix their tarnished reputation. The situation reached a legal climax when Mike and Heather lost custody of Cody and his sister Emma.
Good,
with their
good.
biological mother Rose Hall regaining custody.
Good.
Almost all the videos on the Daddy-O5 channel were privatized, leaving only an apology video up.
An apology? Dude.
Uploaded a video on July 7th, 2017, thanking his fans for supporting him and hinting at the channel's soon return. However, by September 14th, they announced on Heather's channel Daddy-O5 that Daddy-O5 would no longer be active, focusing instead on family vlogs on the Mummy-O5 channel, with their 3 other children being Alex, Ryan and Jake.
Oh, I'd be back when that end. Oh, no.
YouTube finally decided that the Daddy-O5 channel, along with all their other affiliated channels, would be terminated.
Oh, good.
However,
Good.
that's the end of Daddy-O5. The Martin family still uploads today on their channel simply called The Martin Family. The content is obviously far from...
Ah, no. That is a lot of child abuse, though.
It's strange that YouTube YouTube even allows them on the platform.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, they let EDP in the platform, so it's, who the hell is Austin Jones?
As a musician and content creator on YouTube and Vine, known for his music covers, original songs, and personal vlogs. However, most know him today for his criminal acts. In May of 2015,
What did he do?
Fresh reported that Austin was involved with texting his underage female fans.
Oh God, PDF. Oh no.
Which I'll play for you now.
He told him to twerk.
Hey cutie, so this is like the first basic twerk move. So this is what you do. You stand with your legs apart, you bend your legs, and then you arch your back, and you unarch it. You do it faster, so it's like this. Now it's your turn.
As well as sending that video to his underage fans, he also received allegations that he manipulated them into sending him nude photos. On the 15th of May in 2015, Austin announced a break from his music to attend therapy.
Why?
Interactions with his fans. He also withdrew from a tour he was meant to go on.
No, dude, he should be arrested. Setting the record straight.
He admitted to communicating with the minors for twerking videos, but denied allegations of grooming or exchanging of nudes.
Dude, he needs to be arrested. Dude, he needs to be arrested. Also, tomorrow I might watch a horrible movie tomorrow.
These reasons to his delayed response to the controversy.
Oh, what the fuck?
The video obviously received mixed reactions, with some of this
Mixed reactions?
while others demanded further action. Over 2 years later, in June of 2017, Austin's situation escalated dramatically.
Dude, he shouldn't have a platform, though. Oh, excuse me.
Even more inappropriate texts with fans, including the exchange.
More inappropriate text.
$100,000 bond. He was placed under house arrest without internet access. YouTube faced criticism for not shutting down his channel immediately, with their account stating that the controversy didn't relate to his content, so his account didn't need to be terminated. In February of 2019, Oster pleaded guilty to CP production and was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Good!
Release date set for New Year's Eve in 2027.
2027? Fuck! 3 more years.
And he was sent to prison on the 28th of June. Lionmaker was your runner.
Who the hell's...
making content.
I'm getting kind of depressed, I'm not gonna lie. So instead, guys, I don't know if you guys heard about this movie. I don't know if you guys haven't heard about this movie. I don't know if you guys heard about this movie. A Chinese clone of 45th President Donald J. Trump survives the Earth's destruction. Oh, God, I'm scared. It's free on Netflix. It's free on Amazon. Guys, tell me what you guys think, dude. I'm thinking of watching this movie.
Intelligence robots drained the Earth of her.
Damn, they drain her Earth of natural resources. Damn, that's a barren shell indeed, dude. I'm watching this movie tomorrow. Space. How tough we talking? For survival. Donald J. Trump. Oh, his petri dish. Oh man, I'm watching this movie tomorrow. I'm watching this movie tomorrow. I don't care if I get hit with a copyright strike. Unable to leave? How long is his life form? The end? It's here. Oh, what's left? Trump.
You're coming with us.
No.
Raise your hands. If you insist.
If you insist.
Play Trump's favorite playlist.
This can't be a real movie. This can't be a real movie. This can't be a real movie. Oh, dude, I am definitely uploading this video on YouTube. I know this is a live stream, but god damn, this can't be a real movie. This feels like a manslayer movie. Oh god, this feels like a manslayer movie. Trump versus these. That can't be a real goddamn movie. Suck on that. Oh, dude, we're definitely watching this. We're definitely watching this movie. How many? 45K. All right, go watch Tsunami, dude. Go for it, Josh. Also, dude, would you want to watch that movie? I am gonna watch that movie. I am gonna watch Trump versus the Illuminati tomorrow, or Spaghetti Man. Ooh, this actually looks pretty interesting. Or Spaghetti Man. Oh god, no, it's free. It's free. Oh, I have to watch Spaghetti Man. But alright, Josh. I mean, I'm gonna probably end the stream here for now too. Oh man, dude, what did I just watch? That was a deep thing, iceberg. Oh man. Oh man. But go have fun watching Toonami. Toonami, the best Toonami. Dude. Best movie of them all. Best movie, 10 out of 10. By the way, guys, gals, thanks for being here. My name is Zark here, and we're watching Trump versus the Illuminati tomorrow, and Spaghetti Man. Why not? Both look like pretty fun movies.